practice break, poof, tip flies off, hits that wall.
No.
Yeah. Luckily I have another shaft that fits this, but.
Right.
Yo, that's heat. Oh wow, there is a bunch of smoke. Look at that.
She said they usually have like a dozen or more out there.
Yeah, they have that one. I want to do. Me and my buddy John. Have you met John Cowell? You probably know him. You've probably met him before. Dude, we shot so good together last night. It was crazy. We
Right,
started off bad.
We're all live. I've shared the link on the Facebook group.
Awesome.
So you guys feel free to share it anywhere you want. And we will get going. All right. Water. And the cider.
Driving my van right now, dude. It is my fucking car. Tried to change the headlight. It was a whole situation. No. Didn't turn on after it changed it. Tried to change the headlight.
Oh no.
Yeah. Whole situation, dude.
I thought that's what I thought too.
Well, I turned the surround speaker down, but
I was looking for your car when we were first coming. Oh, I see it. And then I saw the van. I was like, man, I bet that's it.
Yeah, my car is. It's been in the shop for almost a month now.
Oof, that's rough. Yeah, dude.
all right, guys, we'll pound on the wall when we're ready. Other than that, have a great match.
Yeah, thanks, man.
All right.
Feel free to take a player break at any time. Just lay your cue on the table.
Okay.
We'll go. Oh, it must be time for break.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll be hearing. God, I wish they'd take a break.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, suck it, lags.
Hello and welcome to PNW Pool Thing for this glorious match between JD Cantu and TJ Helwig. Two players comfortably in the 470s. Should be an awesome match. What do you think, Stephanie?
Oh, Jesse, I think we are going to have a lot of fun today.
Yeah.
Two awesome guys,
Yeah.
one awesome room.
And a frozen camera.
Oh, great job.
I'm going to go in and reset that real quick.
Yeah, let's just let's make sure everything's working right off the bat. And folks, he was supposed to have tested this. Bear with us. And welcome. Thanks for tuning in. You're right, Dylan. He is fired. But then again, he's immediately rehired because I don't know how to work all this shit. Testing, testing. Camera, testing. It is a success. Great
Nice.
Job. Great job.
We're good
Jesse.
now.
Okay.
So, here we go.
Pound on the wall.
Yep. We're off. So it looks like Mr. Cantu has earned the right to the break first. Is that what I'm seeing?
That is what you're seeing.
Nice.
And we are doing alternating break. 10 ball, race to 11. Here we go.
Directly center break. Ooh, look how well he stopped that cue ball.
Oh, yeah.
I believe that's a dry break. Which is going to give us some TJ right away. So let's see here. Doesn't look like he's left with an amazing offensive opportunity. So we'll see how he plays this out. Is he going to play it safe or is he going to try something silly? All right.
Yeah, I don't hate that at all.
Yeah, I don't hate that. He'll probably get back to the table because, well, there is a bank, but it could also hit that 9. It's kind of hard to tell, right?
It is. That's threading the needle pretty thin.
He could bank it to
the
outside of the bottom side pocket, but who does that? You know, like, it's a low percentage situation, so we'll see how confident he's feeling. He does have some safety options, too. You know, he could hit the left side of the 1 ball and send the cue ball to the left side of the table.
Mm-hmm.
Got some things he could possibly hide behind. Huh.
Yep, looks like
Hid behind the 9.
He did all of it.
Mm-hmm.
All of the above. D.
Oh, cool. Andrea Brown's watching from Boston, says in the chat. She's going to watch him do this 1 rail kick.
Oh, and he gonna get it.
And he's still at the table, so he called that.
Yep, in 10 ball, you gotta call more than just your pocket, right? You have to, if you're...
No, you call the pocket.
You just call your pocket.
Call it.
My bad.
Yeah, all right. A little close to his work here. Got some Travis Hernandez in the chat, too.
What up, Travis? We'll see you tomorrow, buddy.
Yeah, that's going to be a good match, too. All right, I like the way he did that. Really gave himself a good opportunity to get out here.
Looking good, looking good.
Sometimes these angles can be a little testy because you can overroll your position.
Not coming through too loud?
Oh, that could be me. I had my microphone further from my mouth hole. Yeah, so we'll see. It looks like he might be trying to hide.
And I'm,
nope.
And I'm deep throating mine. All right. Well, you missed that bank, but that was looking good so far, TJ.
Mm-hmm. All right. So JD has a pretty good opportunity to kind of stun this down to the left-hand rail and bounce back off of it for position on that 6.
That's what I would do. Use that rail.
Mm-hmm. Looks like he's putting some outside spin on it. He might be introducing more than one. Nope.
Clean.
Mm-hmm.
Not as close as I would have liked it, but you might be able to push that 9 into a better position.
Yeah, a ball in the middle of the table.
Keep that cue ball in the middle more.
Mm-hmm. He can also totally miss it. Stun over to this bottom rail.
Looks like he's going for that. Nope. Use that 9.
Yep. Yeah, he did exactly what you were suggesting. Pushed it into a better position because the ball in the middle of the table, real delicate what side of your shot line you get onto.
Right.
Whereas if it's close to a rail, well, you can use that rail to correct for any slightly bit out of position situations.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, he stayed down on that shot real well. Hit it and just stuck there, which was nice. I like to see that. He's got one of those really good-looking road line cues. But I'm a sucker for a good full splice.
Yeah, you are. We're like, oh, damn, look at that wood. It's Sorry, I'm a little I'm a little randy today, I guess. Coming out hot. All right. Now this one you're definitely going to have to use the rail because you want that cue ball right back where it is right now.
Yeah, at least in that half of the table. Or play it real delicate so you're close to that top rail and
You
not
don't
going to
wanna
scratch by shooting it down the rail.
Yeah, you don't want to be on the other side of that 10.
Yeah, I think his hesitation is due to the fact he's a little flat.
Yep.
So kind of got to hit it harder to get more motion, but he did it perfectly.
Yeah, he sure did. Man, these guys are only in the 470s. They're looking a lot better than that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nice out.
Mr. Cantu taking the first game.
We got a little sunlight coming into that room today.
We do. What's that deer up to?
I don't know. Did we dress it up?
No, plain old party deer.
Oh, he's still partying.
Yeah, he's still
Well, maybe he'll have an outfit change
halfway through the match.
halfway through. We got some eagles on the TV.
Let's see. So Full Melt in the chat is asking where these guys are from. So, where are they from? JD Cantu is from Oregon City.
And TJ lives in Sherwood, so Portland area. And
Wasn't that a forest in Robin Hood also?
Yeah, the Sherwood Forest.
Cool. All right. Notice how TJ has a magnetic chalk holder in his hat.
And did you notice what his hat is?
No. What is it?
It's a bitter hat.
Oh, from Andrew Vincent.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. He got one of the first production runs of those hats.
Mm-hmm. It looks like it.
Yep. Yeah, it's a pretty cool
Blip,
words. Pretty cool clothing brand that Andrew Vincent has started called Bitter Apparel, and I really enjoy the logo. It's a frustrated pool player breaking the cue over his knee. We've all been there. Okay, not a dry break. Looks like he made the 5-ball. And he's behind the 10 on the 1. I think he might have a rail first here, but it's one of those shallow, stretched out ones, and those are going to be a little nervy, but not for TJ.
Nice shot. How much is in the middle today? Couple hundred.
At least. That's the minimum. All right.
Unless you're Jesse, and then you just gotta suck lemons. Oh.
Don't threaten me with a good time. Let's see. I'll just pull up the graphic real quick on the phone, and then I can tell you how much is in the middle.
I'll do it.
Yep.
I'll suck a lemon, but
200 in the middle.
only if there's a lemon drop shot first. All right. JD wants to shout out to his kids, Riley and Janine.
Jaron?
I can't read. Sorry. Sorry, kids. I can't read your dad's handwriting. But he says you better be watching, so I
Right.
hope you are. And maybe you can
Okay.
tell us what your name is.
Or somebody else who might know these children. Anybody in the chat know?
JD's kids.
Yeah. All right, he's going for the bank. I like the bank here because the cue ball gives you good position for the 3. But leaving it in the middle of the short rail, never a bad option either.
Mm-hmm.
Who loves a shot where the Object ball's right there. Like, nobody. However, when you have a shot like this, one of the cool things you can do that I often forget about is the double kiss safe. Yeah. So he could do a double kiss safe and get that cue ball behind the 10 and leave the 2 ball there. Ooh.
Sends it up table.
Yeah, he was trying to get behind the turquoise 7 there, but what he's actually done is leave a 2-10 combination. I think this is a pretty good move to actually try it, because you can also play it so that you're not selling out if you miss it. But that works. I like that a lot.
That worked great.
Yeah. Just left JD with a nice jump opportunity.
It looks like he's chalking up for it.
Yep, he has called his pocket. Ooh, look at that nice view. Way to go.
Yeah, I gotta switch it up.
Yep.
Why have all these angles if you don't use them?
Looks like he's wearing some low-top Jordan Airs.
Oh.
Some Jordan 1s.
Yeah, those are pretty, pretty
Didn't help
slick
him.
shoes.
Didn't help him jump over that ball, though.
I was gonna say. He needed to slip one on the cue ball. All right, so TJ, ball in hand here, and he's going with the old work the middle of the table, and he got the breakout. Nice. Just gotta make sure you push out of here.
Very nice. All right, all right. Now, Shanoni Noni in the chat says JD's nickname could possibly be J Dizzle.
J Dizzle.
So yeah, we were joking about the fact that the winner has to go by their full name, and it turns out JD's name is just JD.
Guess you got to pick a name then.
Right.
Yep. Battle of the initials today.
Well, let's see here. He's really got a pretty fortunate height advantage for jumping.
Woo!
And it sure did seem to help him out. Tall people have an easier time jumping. Nice.
You ain't gonna have to ride that rail. Not an easy shot. Thank God it's on a diamond, though.
Right.
This shot is so hard to make on those Predator tables.
Right.
Those corners stick out.
Well, I think there was an issue refelting a bunch of them, so some of them, the corners are folded wrong.
That was really frustrating in Vegas.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, the only thing you can really say about frustrating equipment is that your opponent's playing on the same thing. So they're just as frustrated as you are. All right, TJ ties it up.
Nice. No, I'm just trading back and forth. No, they're only 6 points difference, so
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Statistically, that's how it should be. Generally, I think the rule of thumb that I've always heard of is There's a 1-game difference for like 40-ish points in Fargo. But then the other rule of thumb is if you're 100 points difference, the ratio of games won should be 2-1.
Interesting. What a break.
Yeah, it really was. It's unfortunate the ball went in the pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this last one was dry. And this one,
All kinds of wet action.
yeah, I was just saying, totally wet.
Soggy.
Like in the splash zone.
All right. Yeah, so he's thinking, well, how do I get that little window for that 2 ball in between the window between the 5 and the 10? Yeah, so this is probably got to figure out which direction you have the best time just doing a simple little roll like that.
No, I like it. He got good position right there where he can just like.
I think he can come off the left side of the pocket, yep, and come out for the 3. Very nice.
Yeah.
He's got a little bit of a cut here, but the good news is with a little bit of outside spin, he ends up with perfect shape on the 4.
Let's see if he can pull it off. Oh.
Yeah, he kind of rushed that shot a little bit, it seemed like. And sometimes that's an indication of how you feel about the shot. Now you're like, oh, I'm
Get it over with.
It's testing me a little bit, you know, so the nerves will cause you to pull the trigger a little quick sometimes. Got some good action on that one.
Yeah.
And some fortunate double kissing from the...
I was just going to say, and that nice double kiss to keep that 5 from flying out of there.
Yep.
Was pretty nice. Well, Travis, to answer your question, what do we want to drink tomorrow? Just surprise us with a cider. Your choice.
Sounds good to me.
We're not much beer drinkers, but we do love the ciders.
Well, they're gluten-free. Not that that makes any difference, really. I'm not really running from glutens.
I got to get my fruit somehow. I'm just kidding. I eat fruit.
Oh, I wonder what it's like if you put a little bit of cider in, like, some cottage cheese.
What?
You know, like fruit and cottage cheese are so great together.
Oh, you guys, you have no idea what I deal with this guy and his like wild eating concoctions.
Hey, I'm adventurous, you know?
Yeah, that was just to put it mildly.
I mean, I don't eat octopus or giraffe or anything like that. Okay, so the child's name is Jaron. Thank you, Stephanie Cantu.
Jaron. Okay. Well, I had him write in Sharpie, so it all kind of just blended together. So we were unsure what any of the letters were, besides the J, A, and the N at the end. So
I wonder how many J's I've actually written with my hand in my lifetime. That would be interesting stats.
Jesse Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'm the same with S's, right?
Yep. All right, a delicate little shot here to hold it for the 8. Oh, the double-handed lean on the table.
Yeah, I would say, does that constitute as a hand flip?
Nope.
Okay.
So what we've decided to do is keep some track of some stats during the match. And one of those stats that we're going to keep tracking is hand flips. We all know it's the international pool player body language for...
well, shit.
Yes.
All right. TJ gets out.
Very lovely. Nice work. Did he just point at
I
us?
think he did.
Yeah. I feel attacked. While he's racking. Look what them eagles are up to. Jackie's out on the front porch. Those chicks are...
What'd you say their names were?
one of them is Gizmo.
And
I think
Sunny.
Sunny. Yeah.
Is the other one.
And those are, you kind of got to go with a bit of an androgynous name for those things because you can't really tell what gender they are until maybe they get big enough, The females are bigger than the males.
And yeah, we're balls deep in eagle season right now.
Oh, we sure are, yeah.
Pool balls deep. Speaking of eagles, we had an eagle in our backyard 2 nights ago.
Oh, it was incredible.
So if you come over and play a match, maybe you'll see an eagle of your own.
Oh, Travis in the chat wants to know if there was 2 or 3. There was originally 3. One of them perished in a snowstorm.
It snowed like 2 feet.
Yeah,
That
and
was crazy.
and they're pretty sure that was the first one that hatched, so not really sure why, but it was sad. There's a 42% chance of all 3 chicks fledging when they hatch 3. Much higher than I thought it would be, because generally you're thinking, oh, one of them is an insurance chick, and they're going to throw it out of the nest to give the other
so
2 a better
brutal.
chance. But no, that's not the case. Oh, Shinoni Noni, hello from Anchorage, Alaska. Well, hello from Vancouver, Washington. We got to get up to Alaska.
Yeah, we do. And Lincoln City. Thanks to everybody for tuning in.
Yeah. Okay, what do we got going on here? An interesting shot on the 2. He's looking at the cut. Now, that's good. You're going to get some good motion to end up with a good look at the 3. But you need some spin on this shot. And sometimes putting spin on a tricky cut like that can really challenge you to make the shot. So let's see here. I'm thinking JD is pretty pleased to come to this kind of a table.
Yeah, everything's nice and spread out.
Oh, for a minute there I was like, uh-oh.
Oh, don't get behind it.
He might have overcooked his muffin, but it worked out real well.
Overcooked his muffin.
You know how I have a propensity for muffins.
Who wants a muffin?
Ooh, is he going to get past it? Oh, we got a hand flip.
That's a hand flip.
I think that was a hand flip.
I think it was a hand flip, too.
Yeah. Yep. And for good reason.
Because
like...
that is definitely a well shit.
Yeah, he overhit it. I don't think he was trying to play position on the other side of the 10. I think he overhit it. And he almost didn't have consequences for it. But, nope, he got visited by the consequence fairy. And now he's hidden behind the 10. All right, we got a nice kick here. Probably called that corner. Great kick. And it's not entirely horrible.
Yep. Well, I didn't leave him like a super easy shot.
No. Definitely not. But he did leave him a great two-way shot.
That was a very nice safety.
Yeah, it was a smart play. I mean, I don't actually think he was going for the 4 ball. It was just a real convenient...
JD
right.
back to jumping.
Don't let me down, Air Jordans. Nice.
Oh! That.
You know what else should be on the
That.
stats list?
What?
Jumps.
Yeah. The one I already wrote? Yeah, I know.
Always like 5 steps ahead of me.
And that's why I win at Risk.
Yeah, I would hesitate to play you a game of Risk. Probably end up in Slaved or
What?
something. Ooh.
Oh, that was a really nice try.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, TJ has been looking good on those banks.
Yeah, jumping and banking and... Yeah, I think he's hesitating because getting shape on the 5. You got to go bottom of the cue ball, right? You don't want to scratch. If he's trying to make the 4 in that lower right corner.
Oh, I'm taking that 4 to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then either using, using the 10.
Yeah, you got to be pretty particular about where you hit that 10.
Right.
And that's probably hence the hesitation.
I think if you put outside on it, enhance.
Enhance. Yeah, he might try and miss the 10. Nope. Oh, I wonder if he... Now, if he had called the 10 and made the 4, it becomes TJ's shot because you can't call 2 balls at once.
But it looks like he just called the 4, so...
Yeah. Yeah, that 10 didn't arrest the speed of the cue ball as much as he had perhaps hoped. Oh, Andrea Brown in the chats from Boston, Massachusetts. Pretty cool. Boston. I like the Boston accent.
I bet Boston is beautiful this time of year. Spring and fall.
Right. I don't think I've actually been to Boston except for the airport.
Well, guess we gotta go to Boston.
Oh, don't get behind that 10 ball. I mean 8.
Yeah, I was gonna say wrong. was that a hand flip I just saw?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, Chris? Nealon. Say hello to your lovely wife for me. All right, what's he gotta do?
Oh yeah, they're hanging out. They're hanging out down there with Mike D. Down at the Bandit.
Is he
Griff's.
is he calling the 10 ball here?
I would think so. You don't not call the 10 ball here.
Right. Oh. Oh, double ooh. No.
Why is he not playing the 6-10 combo?
What is he doing? Maybe he just doesn't like it. Maybe that.
Oh, they may have a no early 10s situation. 10 ball has to be last.
You know, he didn't take that 2-10 combo either, so
Right.
maybe.
Yeah, that must be the situation. They may have said no early 10s. That is a lot. That's in designing the flyers for Secret Wong's posters. There's been a lot of tournaments she has where that has been a feature. No early 10s, no early 9s. It's called continuous play. So it's becoming in vogue, I believe, to play that way, which I think it's cool. Maybe not for 9 ball so much because 9 ball's neat because of the flukes, you know. And so I really like what Matchroom did with 9 ball by racking the 9 on the spot.
Yeah, that was a really fun event. We just got back from the
Seattle Open,
the World 9 Ball
Tour event,
where Jesse made the final 16.
Pretty cool.
And is a world ranked 9 ball player now.
Ranked at the bottom, of course, but still.
Hey, you're on the list.
Yeah, I really enjoy playing in those conditions. If you haven't been to Ox Billiards in Seattle,
Oh man,
I can't recommend it enough.
Can't recommend it enough. Yeah.
And they changed the cloth, so they don't have that Andy Premier now. That cloth was just so insanely fast. It was like playing 3-cushion.
Sure. Yeah.
It was ridiculous. Everybody was frustrated by it. But allegedly, it plays the same no matter what the humidity is, so that's a benefit. Okay, so another dry break for Mr. J.D. Cantu. How many has he had so far?
He's broke 3 times, and he has had 2 dry breaks and 1 scratch.
Oh.
He'll get it down.
Well, I mean, 2 dry breaks and a scratch. Just like the lyrics in this song, 2 turntables and a microphone.
I was thinking, it sounds like a band or something.
Right. It just has the syllables work.
But, I mean, look, let's be real here. You can't be a pool player and be in a band. That's too many hobbies that take up way too much time.
Well, it's like, why half-ass 2 things when you can whole-ass 1 thing?
That's the key to success, people. Only have 1 hobby.
Yeah.
That is it.
Well, so if they were playing early 10s, it's possible. No, I don't think the 510 is wired into that corner. I was thinking he could have a carom.
From the right angle,
However,
it could be
he's got a carom to
break it
disturb
out.
those and break them out. Yes, please disturb the 5. Oh. Well,
He got perfect shape on that 4.
there was no hand flip. There was a finger stretch, though. So let's see what we got going on here. Can he see the whole ball? Oh, he sure can.
Mm-hmm.
Evan says Jesse, the whole ass pool player.
White Jesse, the whole ass pool player.
Yeah, no, pool isn't the only thing I do, but I think he might have been trying to get this
Yep.
short side shape on that 5, but he's going for that bank. We've definitely seen him not be afraid of banks at all this match, which is great.
Well, that one just didn't work out.
No. Yeah, now these shots here, it's just a slight bit off angle, so you got to hit it pretty hard if you don't want the cue ball to be ended up on that rail. Got to do something to it.
Oh. Well, speaking of interests outside of pool, TJ is into camping and barbecuing. And
You know, those go, nice bank shot.
yeah, those go hand in hand, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And he brought us some amazing bacon.
Ooh, I can't wait.
I know. That was super rad.
Mm-hmm.
And JD says that he's into motorcycles and anything with his family.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah. Well, that is awesome. And he brought his cool wife, another Stephanie, with him.
I wonder what kind of motorcycles, like off-road or...
I don't know. We should have asked him.
Yeah.
I just grabbed the sheets and we had to get the stream started. So I couldn't do any follow-up. We'll ask him in the post-interview.
Yeah, that'd be great. Okay. Little tester of a shot here. The good news is, okay, he did some inside to go around the table. Yeah, now this shot would be a great 8-10 carom to make the 10. However, yeah, as of right now, the theory is
No
that
early
they're-
tens.
Yeah. So we shall see what he does here. He might just roll forward and try and kind of... Oh, he did. Okay. Well, is he going to spot it? Yeah, he is. Okay.
Sure
So, yeah,
is.
they are playing no early tens, so he just decided, you know what?
Get it out of there.
I will use this 10 to leave me a bank shot. Nice.
And he drills
Ooh,
it.
Look at this. Perfect. Man.
Yeah,
Do you think that counts as a wizard shit?
I kind of do.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I feel like it does.
I mean, you get like 4-rail position after a
Well,
full
it's-
throttle bank. I think it's a wizard shot.
And to get, it's also a good strategic play to
Yeah.
make that 10 to set him up for that.
For real, yeah. Man, he's got to feel like, okay, it's only 3-1. I can make a dope-ass shot.
Don't make a dope ass scratch.
Oh,
Arr.
oh, man. And he says, you know what? On to the next game. Did we ever ask TJ what TJ stands for?
Travis James. I don't know.
Timothy John. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hope you're having a great Saturday.
We're having a pretty great Saturday. The weather is freaking beautiful. The forest is alive.
Yeah, plants are growing again.
Mm-hmm.
They have emerged from the winter, victorious in their slumber.
All the hard work we did on the forest of removing all that terrible ivy.
Mm-hmm. I really like seeing squirrels out there again.
Well, so does that eagle that was in our backyard watching them squirrels.
Right? It's like, I could really go for a squirrel burger.
Or a bunny burger.
Yeah, it just can't. I just don't think that it can swoop down here, grab them, and take off. It doesn't have like the... It needs a bigger runway than what's available here. It's a big old bird.
Yeah, well, we didn't think that the eagles could get down in the thick forest, and it flew right across the forest pretty easily. So I think we're underestimating.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 10 gets... Well, 10's over there. What just went down? 3.
The 3-ball, yeah, okay. So does he have a window?
I do not think
Or
so.
is he going to roll out? He should roll out and park the cue ball right on the magic rack. So it can't be removed.
I was
yet.
going to say, just get... That's terrible.
Yeah, the push is always an interesting and underrated situation because what are you trying to do? You want to get the shot back or not? Or do you want them to take a shot that stretches their abilities a little bit?
I think you can get this with a 1-rail kick.
Oh, I
Get
think
that
you
too.
can too. Oh, and call the 2-ball?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not a bad move. I think he's just going to push it to the short rail.
I don't think he can get there on 1 rail anymore.
I wonder if he wasn't trying to leave a jump because he's tall. Makes jumping a little bit more effortless.
Yeah, I don't jump. Is it because I'm short?
Well, I think it's just because you don't practice it and try it.
I think it's because I had kids.
He can hit this right after the side pocket. Try and shorten it up just a bit. Yeah, he widened it. So TJ's push turned out to be successful. Let's see how he handles this situation. He tries to go for the 4-5 and gets it. Great. Oof. That's a good shot, TJ. Another good shot.
Well, TJ told us that he's been doing the sober thing recently, and
The what thing?
the being super sober.
Oh, I thought you said that. I
You know.
sort of heard something that sounded like silver. I was like,
Yeah, he's been
the silver thing. Well, speaking of
like
silver,
the silver thing from Mad Max.
no, his team won the silver division this year at Lincoln City, didn't they?
Oh shit! Way to go! Yep, just
Oh, he
won.
had to-
Won the silver division.
Right.
Yeah, so not got silver. They won.
No, they won that division.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he wants to give a shout out to John, Mike, and Ricky, undefeated. Way to go, guys. That's kick ass. We had a real good time at the coast as well. It was a lot of fun. A lot of great matches, a lot of good people.
Oh, yeah. Good to see everybody, meet new people, play some pool,
Put some names to some faces.
see some whales. Yeah, so TJ had to really pound that 7 because he got a little flat on it and it rattled. So now JD's got a tough one. So I think we'll see how he does this. But getting on that 8 is going to be a little tricky.
Yeah.
He's hitting the bottom of the ball. And look at that.
What a draw.
Yeah, what a nice shot from JD.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so far we've just seen JD trying to kind of get used to playing here and playing on a stream. Not sure if he's played on a stream before. It's a unique kind of pressure. So TJ, having been here before, might be a little bit more comfortable early in the match for that reason. But we can tell that JD is obviously pretty good shot. That was a beautiful, beautiful backspin shot with distance. All right, and that's going to roll somewhere good.
There it is.
TJ's
It rolled right there.
It's going to roll to wherever it quit stops.
Quit stops.
Yep. I was pretty sure he was going to go for the
I
bank.
thought he was going to rocket that bank too.
Right.
He's been trying them all day, so.
All right, he's going to get a little jumpy here. Come on, Air Jordan. Let's see what we got. Get over the 9. Got over the 9. Great.
Yep.
He's given TJ a pretty good look at this 8 ball.
Yeah, he can see it.
Oh, no. He's tossed a life preserver to
For
Mr. JD.
real. All right, JD.
Oh, Phil has joined us in the chat.
What up, Phil? We were just talking about you
Yeah, Phil's going to play a match here.
and meeting awesome people out at the Coast event.
Mm-hmm. Nice. That was a good shot.
Yep. Moneyball. Let's go. Boom. Got it.
Nice. All right. All right, we got a break happening.
We got a break. Zoom in on the Eagles. What's happening? Still sitting out on the porch.
Yep. Baby eagles just slumbering away. They're probably both in a food coma.
Looking like
Shadow brought him a nice fish earlier.
Yeah, he's a good daddy. He's been bringing lots of fish and coots.
Yep. Yeah, they're starting to grow their main feathers now, so...
They look like great chickens.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, look.
Got a stretch.
Oh, just taking a couple flaps.
Yeah, they might be getting close to the point where they're self-feeding now, where they just bring the fish and
Just throw it in.
Yeah, maybe she rips
There you
up
go.
some pieces of it and leaves it there, and then they grab them themselves now. But
Yeah, when my kids were that old, I could just open the door and throw in a fish and close the door again.
well, yeah, you got to close it quick because you don't want to get your hand bitten.
Right.
All right. Well, if it's break time, let's go back to the Eagles.
Well, looking over some of these player sheets, and they both give a shout out to the Midway of one of their favorite places to play. And we love playing at the Midway too. Dallas puts on a great Friday night Scotch doubles tournament. If you've never been down to Oregon City, that town is just cute as a button. It's the end of the Oregon Trail. They have a giant covered wagon signifying the end of the Oregon Trail. And the Midway is a really wonderful place to play pool. So, get yourself a partner. Get down there on a Friday night. It's a good time.
It is a good time. Midway's great. It's a good time.
Yep. And JD also plays at the Wichita.
You know, I haven't been there yet.
Oh, what? We gotta go to the Wichita.
Okay, let's just go to the Wichita.
No, we'll hit up Tom Moore and get on down to the Wichita.
Cool.
And JD just joined. Well, I guess it's now at Silver Star, the APA Masters League from
Oh, okay.
Legends.
What is the deal with APA Masters versus non-Masters? You just have to be better, or what? Can anybody join the APA Masters, or do you have to be like a certain level?
I don't know.
I know nothing about APA.
I've never been good enough to join. No one's ever asked me. Okay. Everybody stretch their legs a little bit.
Yep.
Back to it.
Alternate break. This is rack number 7. Ed says anyone can play Masters. It's just the name of the league.
Oh. Maybe
So
I am good enough then.
Yeah, I guess. Well, also that means you can name a league whatever you want, with no regard to what the word means.
The best players in the world pool league.
Right.
I'd probably just name it the best. When people ask, I'm playing the best league.
All right. Nice symmetrical break.
Okay, he got it that time. I told you
Yeah.
he was going to get it eventually.
Yep.
No scratching, no dry breaks. Nailed it.
Excellent.
Kind of a funky shot on this one.
I think it'll go by the 4. However, well, we'll see if he can go forward and miss the 2. By making that shot, that would be really terrific for him. But if you gotta hit the 2, hit it full. Send it towards the side pocket a little bit and give yourself a shot on it in the upper right corner. I mean, you could also draw it a little bit and get shape on the 2 for the upper left. That's another option. But yeah, I think he's got like a fraction of the pocket. But we all know how this feels when you're trying to shoot in there. You're so worried about clipping that ball.
I'd probably try to carry him and call the 4 here. Oh, no,
Oh.
he just got it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
he was able to get past it, too.
Didn't look like it went past.
Yeah.
Oh, great shot.
All right. So this is... Cue ball's naturally going to be heading over there. Do you place short side shape on the 3? Or you can dig into that corner a little bit and come out of it and hit the 8.
I'm hitting that 8.
Yeah. There we go.
Dink.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Excellent work. Now that's kind of solved the biggest problems in this rack. So,
Just got to keep your head down.
yeah, I mean the trickiest part here is the shape from the 4 to the 5. If you can get that just right, well then becomes just a kind of a game of connect the dots, really. All right, so I think, yeah, this is a good angle. This will work.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I guess the question is he going to hit on the bottom of the ball to kind of just come one rail towards the 5, or is he going to go forwards and use 2 rails? Definitely think going 1 rail towards the 5 rather than forward 2 rails is better for the type of shape he wants.
Honestly, yeah, I'd go rail first on this 4.
Oh, you'd go rail first?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Your cue ball's going to run quite a bit.
No, it's not. I'm not going to hit it
Oh, see.
like a beast. I'm going to just dink it and then...
See that? Beasts don't dink.
What?
That's what you're saying. Not going to hit it like a beast. You're just
Yeah,
gonna dink
well,
it.
I'm just saying. Just going to dink it.
Ooh, nice.
That was really
Real
nice
good.
shot.
Real good. Because, yeah, that was less than ideal position off the 3, but got back in line. Now you've got to decide. Looks like to be a little off angle, which is good because you can just roll forward.
Mm-hmm.
You know, hit that rail and come back to the right side of the table. But you can also put a draw stroke on it and get shape for that 9 in the bottom right. All right, I like that.
I don't want to be that far away from the 9.
Well, yeah, nobody loves being that far away from it, but the angle's good.
No, the angle's great.
Yeah. So the question is, seems to be the type of player that I think will roll forward on this shot. Yep.
Oh, nicely done.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. And
Good shape on the 10.
JD looks like he's kind of warming up a bit.
Yep.
Went to the, took a break. Stared himself.
Went to the break room.
Yeah. Stared himself in the face and said,
Splash some water. Girl. Get it together. And nailed
Sunk it.
it. Great job.
we got action. 3-4.
Never a dull moment.
Yeah. Now TJ was feeling real happy about being up 4-1. That's a comfortable place to be in a match.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And that comfort closing in on him.
Never a dull moment.
Yep.
Here at PNW Pool Thing.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, look at that little guy.
Oh. Yep, little gray chicken.
Murder chicken. All right, let's kind of...
Yeah, give me a different angle.
So he's breaking kind of from the center of the table, too. All right. Didn't scratch,
Oh,
but I think we got some
That
drive.
10 ball friggin' almost went in. Hit me with
Yeah.
the side view.
Yeah, we got some little bit of dryness, but if you're gonna have a dry break, your opponent not having a shot kind of makes up for it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, let's take a look here. That 2-ball sucks. Hate that.
He's got to hit this thin, which means the cue ball is going to be moving. Oh, he did that? That's pretty cool. Ooh.
Yeah, love it.
Oh, I wonder if the 1-4 is wired at the 10, so you can kick into that and make the 10. I mean, they got no early 10s, but you stay at the table. Oh, well, that works.
Yep, he got it.
Yeah. Now JD can do something really cool here. He can thin this one, like real thin, send the cue ball down towards the 10, maybe hide behind the 8-3, put the cue ball behind, or the 1 ball behind the 4. That's my vote.
Okay,
Yeah, of all the options he has.
okay. Yeah, I'd probably try that safety too. Just hit that rail, send that cue ball down there.
So, Chanel in the chat. They're going to be here tomorrow. That must be Alan Chin. Playing Travis Hernandez.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a good match tomorrow too.
Mm-hmm. We got a lot of good matches. Got matches on the books.
And if you want to get a match,
hit us up.
Hit us up. Send us a message. We are on Facebook is probably the easiest way to communicate with us. And also on YouTube, like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the action. And also it just helps us out.
All right. He hit that a little full, but I think he's getting some... Well, no, TJ's got a shot.
Yeah, that was a good try, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what I was kind of thinking, too, was like try to hide behind that 3-8 with the cue ball. Oh! But accidentally makes the 6.
All right.
Okay, well...
Don't have to worry about the 6 ball anymore.
Nope.
The 6 ball stress
See
is
ya.
over.
Yeah, finally.
Great 6 ball.
I can put the Xanax down.
Right? I can take the gun barrel out of my mouth.
Whoa! Okay, that's too much stress about the 6 ball. I was just going to take a Xanax.
All right.
Yeah, I
let's
don't
see
have
here.
any Xanax.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, so TJ starts with a ball in hand.
Now, since they're playing no early 10s, and he's faced with this position where he's pretty much got to shoot the 2-10 and then spot it back up if he wants to continue his run. He's got to put some thought into this because where's the 2 ball going to go off the 10 and the cue ball? So you got to play shape for 2 balls.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but if you can draw it back and nestle like that, yeah. So, yeah, he's probably going to play the carom. Nope. JD's going to play the carom. Okay, so the cue ball hits the 10, stays right around there, and the 2 ball goes up towards that top right corner, I believe. So there's some good things that can happen here. is.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Nicely done.
Mm-hmm. Cue ball moved a little bit more than I thought it would, but it worked out really well for him. So he's got a couple different ways he can get on this 3. He can kind of, well, I mean, if you want to shoot the 3 in the lower right, you only got really one option, which is to get up there between the 5 and the 3 somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
Which means he's going to a high ball with some left-hand spin.
Kind of looks like he's going low. No, you were right. Slow down.
Flawless victory.
Great job.
Yeah, now shooting this 3, automatic shape on the 4, but from the 4 to the 5, you definitely want to be conscious of where your cue ball is going to be off the 3 to help with that. So
Yeah, that 4 back to the 5 is
yeah,
gonna be tricky.
I like to get the kind of shape where you can hit the 4 with a bunch of high inside and come 2 rails into the shape for that. But I think he's playing low outside to get short side on this 5. And that's fine. You just don't want to be completely flat on it because he's got to come back for the 7.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we don't have to worry about the 6 ball.
Yeah, 6 ball stress is no longer.
Oh, get there. Oh, boy.
Not an entirely unreasonable bank opportunity here, especially there's a speed where you still get good shape on the 7 when you make it.
Yeah, I know. You definitely got to go for this cross bank. And he's already shown us that he can make this shot. So, can he do it again? Oh.
Oof.
But you're right. He would have had a shot on the 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just going to say no.
Oh, look how well he got back up to a good spot. Missed the 8. Didn't have to go around those balls. Fortunately, he's tall, so he can reach this. And fortunately, he's got a tattoo of, I think it's like the skull of like a mountain lion or some sort of cat, and it's got antlers.
Oh.
Yeah. We're going to have to see that. But it's got like these big incisors, like canines, like a cat.
He's looking strong.
Yeah, it really is. It looks like TJ's going to give himself a much more comfortable 2-game lead.
Yeah, all right.
Well, I haven't checked in to see how Mike D is doing down at the Bandit at Griff's in Vegas yet today, but hope he's doing well.
Yeah, if anyone has that info,
He's such a great competitor.
put it in the chat.
Mm-hmm. Go Mike D.
Go, Mike D. Who else do we want to plug? We'll plug Ed Winter. Runs a great Saturday night tournament at the Silver Star, 9-ball.
Yeah.
Now reported to Fargo starting this week.
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting. And Dylan Helfingstein is running a Friday night 10-ball out of the Silver Star.
Yeah, it's a great event also. Be sure to check either one of those out if you're in the area.
I love how Vancouver's got some pool action these days.
Mm-hmm.
Don't always have to go into the city to get your
pool fix.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, now the Silver Star has 2 Diamond 9-footers and Evo Sports. So I'm gonna have to get in there and play some one pocket.
Ugh. Okay, Grandpa.
What?
No, that's an old man's game.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Gonna have a much more dynamic shot here than had that not gotten behind the 9. Let's see. I mean, you can cut the 2 into the 9 and hide the cue ball behind the 7. That's a shot.
Who says he's gonna bank it? Nope.
Okay,
He's
that's
going-
another. That's probably a smarter way to hide. I like that shot a lot.
Yeah, that was good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Mike D. Jeff Hayes says he won his first match 9-4. Plays again at 6:30.
Sweet. Thanks for the info, Jeff. That is awesome. Yep. Rooting for Mike D.
Oh, stay out of that side pocket. What do you think? How do you feel about this banking the 2 ball into a 2-5 combo?
I love it.
It'd be cool to see.
Exactly. I mean, what else are you going to do with it? Play a safety.
Yeah, there's a real simple safe where you put the 2 and the cue ball on opposite sides of the 4.
Mm-hmm.
Touchy, very speed dependent. You can also sell out in a fantastic fashion if you don't do it right. But yeah, it looks like a half ball hit. Both balls have the same amount of speed after the collision. And, oh, see, that's the thing. Underhit it, you sell out in a spectacular fashion. Because, yeah, oh, he must not have had a whole ball. Okay.
No, I was thinking that maybe...
Oh, he returned the favor. Where it looks like not quite a whole ball.
Right. Well, this one's trickier because it's closer to the rail that you can't.
Yeah, he may not have the rail first. Because it's closer to the rail, you got to hit closer to the 2 ball, and he might not have that.
Exactly. That's a tricky shot. Wonder what the because you can't just masse at the end, go straight and then.
Well,
no. He's gonna have to kick at it.
So, in a masse shot, what controls the distance before it curves is how hard you hit it.
Oh.
So you have to hit it harder so it stays on that path and it's like sliding on the table and then the spin bites. So yeah, you'd have to hit it pretty hard to get it curved right at the end. But I like that.
Yeah, that was great speed.
Yeah. And this is no picnic. I mean, this is always...
No.
Yeah. Oof. I think he sold out.
I think JD can see this.
Yeah. Just got to make this 2. And get the cue ball off the rail enough to make your position on the 4 decent. So you can... I think once you get shape on this 5...
Yeah.
The rack becomes... Oh, he must not be able to see it. He's a little closer. Interesting. What a nice little safety battle these gentlemen have been having. Oh, and it almost continued.
I was going to say, is he going to get the bounce?
Oh. Ooh, the safety battle continues.
I don't think he was playing the safe there.
No, I don't think so either, but... I think we're on like inning 7 or 8 with this 2-ball.
I think so too.
Yeah. Ooh, I think there's a cut here.
I think there is too.
But will he take it?
Exactly.
Or is he going to just
Not
say...
everybody likes those crazy extreme cuts.
No, it's true. Not everybody.
Me, I'm super into extreme cuts.
Yeah, it's one of those shots. It's just like, hit it as thin as you possibly can, and you'll be fine. You know, it's not some fraction of anything, or it's like, is that it or is it not? It's just like, no, as thin as you can. That's it.
Well, and if you use outside English too, that helps.
Mm-hmm. It can also help you from like whiffing it because you're going to get a little bit of deflection into the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's real hairy. Oof. Yeah, so he doesn't have a 1 rail at it. He does have a 2 rail, I believe, but he's got to go behind the 4.
Can he get in between that 10-7? I think he can. Oh.
Well, he thought he could too.
Yep.
That was a great shot by JD to extract some great ball in hand.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, he played that shot real smart because, yeah, you can make the 2, but you're hitting it thin, so your cue ball's turning itself loose, and you got to rely on hitting something or your pure understanding of rails to get shape. So, smart shot, JD. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like how he doesn't jump up right after the shot.
Yeah.
Stays down.
You gotta stay down.
Yeah.
Keep that head down.
Oh yeah, they wrote a whole song about it.
They did. Jesse is referencing our little 20-second promo video clips that were made by our dear friend Nick in Dead Animal Assembly Plant Band.
And that was part of their Rio Scale project.
Yeah.
That band.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
That is the other project. But those were super fun.
Mm-hmm. Those are real great. Probably make those available for viewing on YouTube. Put those up. Yeah. And the drummer for that band is going to be in here doing commentary with us tomorrow, Mr. Jason Moore.
Love him.
Mm-hmm.
I bet he's going to be great. He's got a great voice.
Yeah.
And he loves pool. So. And he comes over every Sunday. So he'll already be here.
Well, he's also one of those players that he can take. He doesn't have to play that often, and he still shoots strong as shit, you know.
Right. All right. TJ got out.
Okay. Stretching out that lead just a little bit.
Is that one trying to eat the other one? Or just
I think they're just grooming each other.
eating bugs off them.
Yeah. Yeah, he's such a tall dude. The cue looks small.
He's going to use it as a toothpick later.
Oh, don't go in there.
Ooh.
Puckered up on that one, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, all right. Got a pretty reasonable shot at this one with built-in shape on the 2. Almost.
Almost.
Oh, I like it. That was the right thing to do there. Look at all these balls he has to hide behind.
Yeah.
And he took away the one rail because of the 8. So he can't just go at this one rail.
Nope, gotta use 2.
Yeah. Fortunately, there's a pretty reasonable 2 rail shot at this. It's there.
I see it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's going to be hitting somewhere in between that first and second diamond up there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're too close, bro. You gotta get over a little bit more. Yeah, almost right in the middle of both of them. I would say closer to the second diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Or the middle diamond.
Yeah. Yeah, it's real close. It's almost on. Well, it's a little bit wider than the standard 3-railer. All right, let's see where he hits it and how it turns out.
Anything can happen here, folks.
Oh, yeah.
He got the 8.
Yeah, so I think if he had not hit it that hard, it wouldn't have shortened up and hit the 8. It might have. But, yeah, you kind of want to hit it hard enough to give yourself a chance at something cool happening.
Nice shot. Now, you're going to have to put a little mustard on this because you need that cue ball to travel. Oh, caught that corner, but he can see it.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm curious to see how he's going to get on the 8 here. Looked like he went a little inside on that. Yeah, he put some inside spin on that, I think, to come around the table to get shape on it to shoot the 8 in that side pocket right there. But putting some inside spin on it, sometimes you can get a little bit of deflection, and I think that's what caused him to cut that 7 too thin. So, all right, JD's got the 10 right there, helps it stop.
Nice.
That's going to work out real well.
Okay, GD.
Yeah.
You need this, buddy.
The question is he going to try and hold it right there by hitting it soft and using some right-hand spin?
No way.
You think he's going to, yeah.
I would go top and easy, like a little bit above center, and roll forward and take that 9 in the side, and I do the same shot to roll forward on the 10.
Yeah, he's looking at that area over there, which I think is smart. Because trying to pinch this when you have to kind of jack up against the rail like that.
Well, even if you roll too far, you take it to a different pocket.
Yeah.
You can take it back to the other side or the corner.
Yep, that's exactly what he was
Nice.
planning. Yeah, and even though he's on the rail, it's just make the 9. That's all you got to worry about.
Yeah, because the cue ball's going to go in natural position on that 10 from this angle. So
All natural, all day.
what is this, like a deodorant commercial?
Nice.
Nice.
Excellent.
Perfectly executed. It's got to tap it in.
Yeah.
Give him that point.
Yeah, it looked like he kind of hit that one kind of, a little stiff.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, it's not like it was a difficult shot, but it's just like make the money ball,
Mm-hmm.
Do not miss the money ball. So JD's favorite players, SVB, which it's SVB, right? Of course. But also Eklund Kachi and Yuki Oi.
Oh, yeah. All great
Yeah.
players.
Yeah, Kachi's one of the best for sure as far as ball pocketing and ball speed control.
Oh, yeah. I really like watching him.
His speed control is just ridiculously precise.
Yeah, he reminds me of Zangief from Street Fighter.
And the Yuki Oi, yeah, he gives some wacky interviews, which I really like. He's got some personality, but he's also a super strong player. Yeah, he's definitely a world caliber player.
Yeah, well, TJ's favorite player is too many to count. He loves everybody.
Well, I mean, too many to count. Too many to list in the small space that he was given. But it's like, come on, man. Pick one or 2 or 3. I'd like to hear because, yeah, they all have different styles, different strengths and weaknesses.
And that's what I'm saying is I just turn pool players into who they remind me of. And then I root for them or not. Like,
Not based on their ability at all.
yeah, Jason Shaw is Jason Statham, so of course I'm going to root for him.
Yeah. He's just a phenomenal player. Yeah, he's got a swagger that most players don't.
Yeah, he kind of gives you some Russell Crowe from Gladiator.
Oh, absolutely.
Energy.
Yeah.
Are you not entertained?
He knows how to work a crowd. It's fun to see him at the Moscone Cup.
Totes. We're going to have another Moscone Cup party?
I mean, we should. We got all the way till December to plan it.
Yeah.
Well, there's a pretty decent safe here. You can bank the 2 to the center of the right-hand short rail and send the cue ball up. I think you can even go a couple rails and get yourself behind the 7 or 5.
No, cross bank.
All right, decent 2-way shot.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a decent 1 rail
Yeah.
to make it, but... And
Nice.
look at this. Well, that's very nice. A little high outside.
It's like, I don't feel like walking. I'm just going to make the cue ball come right back to here.
Ooh, nice. That was really nice. I like that a lot.
That was.
All right. What are you going to do about this 5-7? Give yourself shape for the combo? Yup.
Yep, looks like it. Yeah, that's not the best angle to try to make a combo from.
But the 7's close to the pocket.
I was
so.
just going to say, fortunately, it's super close to the pocket, so it's going to go in just like that.
Okay. Curious if he was trying to go center table to shoot that 6 in the upper left.
I feel
just
like that. I
overrolled
feel
it?
like that was a hand flip I just saw.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
All right.
I think he overrolled it.
All right.
I think he did a hand flip. Like,
well,
shit.
fired that one in.
I don't think that was the angle that he was expecting on that 6.
Well, this is kind of similar to that shot he just played. It's just further apart.
Oh, and a rattler.
Oh. Yep, he tried to do that, the inside 3-rail position on the 9. But he missed the 8 and didn't get the spin he needed. So.
Radler. That's a beer I like. I like a Radler.
Radler?
Have you ever had a Radler? Like a Stiegel Radler?
No.
It's like beer with, it's like grapefruit.
Oh.
I don't know if you would like it.
Kind of like,
They're really tart.
it's like a shock top for old people.
Yeah, kind of. Like I said, I got to get my fruit somehow.
Yeah, he's got some nice arm tattoos as well. They look really crisp. Ooh, nice shot.
Yeah.
All right, we got to rolled a little further than you wanted to. You know, you just want your money ball to be easy so you can win the game without having to do more work. But
Well,
just got to stand there, calm your nerves.
oh,
Well, he's left it not easy, so.
true that. There's a lot of blue. It's not close to a pocket.
Up. Made it like it was no big deal.
Yep.
Didn't even really take too many warm-up strokes.
Mark it.
All right, and once again, stretches that lead out to 3 games. Well, it seems like they're real friendly, like they know each other pretty well, which is always nice.
Yeah, they both play in a lot of leagues. APA and BCA for both of them, and US APL for JD as well.
Oh, wow.
This guy has a pool playing full.
He plays in all the acronyms.
That and motorcycle.
Yep. Pool and motorcycles.
Like, could you get any cooler and tattoos? I don't know. Maybe if he had a toothpick and some shades.
Oh, is that cool?
I mean, I don't know. Riding a motorcycle, playing pool, and having tattoos. Yeah,
Right.
I think all of those things are very cool
So you got to have
and
a
very
toothpick.
characteristic of what a cool person would be.
Toothpick in their mouth, just nibbling.
Just looking cool. You had to play a toothpick guy in Vegas. Remember?
Oh,
The guy that had a little like canister for his toothpicks, and he was a toothpick guy. You beat him. His toothpick couldn't save him.
well, you can notice sometimes when players are feeling the pressure in a match, sometimes people will chew gum to quell those nerves, and the thought behind that is your fight or flight response gets diminished because your body won't activate that so much when you're eating.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're eating, you're generally in a safe condition, whatever. So,
Because we're all just animals.
yeah, so it's kind of like a little bit of a hack. Chew some gum, and it kind of quells the nerves a little bit.
I do. Yeah. I do always have gum on me when I'm going to play pool. It's in my case.
All right, decent safe. I think if you can see it, it's not super comfortable, but watch him just
Yeah.
fire it in.
Oh.
Ooh. All right, got a little help from the 3.
Yeah, I was going to say, and it worked out for him.
Well, let's see. Kind of like to treat this as a 2-rail kick and try and get the cue ball to hit the short rail under the 2. And then that way you can kind of send the 2 ball to the right-hand side of the table, leave some good distance. What can happen, though, on that shot is you kick behind the 2 ball and the cue ball comes off the back of that 2 and slides into that lower left corner. So there is a little bit of risk with that.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, there we go. And that's exactly what happened.
Oh. Well, I mean, you still got a bunch of problems on the table, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, he's going to make this 2-3, but then he's got to get down somehow onto that 4, and the window's pretty small.
He may have given himself an angle to draw back and miss the 9-10. We'll see. Is it flat enough or not? He might do it anyway just because. Oh, yeah, he definitely could. Look at that. He got some
Wow, we
real
got
good-
too much.
real good draw action on that. I think he was, trying to draw it enough to not hit the 9-10.
Right.
Yeah. And here we go.
Let's say, and wide open.
Yep.
Banks are open.
I don't know if that 4 can go in the lower left past the 9 and the 6.
He's looking at it.
Yeah. And that 7 is right in that spot where if you can make that 4 and you kind of draw the cue ball up to the upper rail up there, that 7 is really conspicuously in the path that you might end up wanting to take for the 5. So he's got to somehow get in a place where that 7 is no longer an issue, which makes this a pretty nervy shot.
Yeah, I like that better than trying to force it. Oh, and he almost got it. And look at this.
Ooh, that 7 still in the game.
Oh. And being a lead blocker right now.
Yeah.
But
He's
I'd still
he's
take
gone-
this right off that short rail.
I think he's going 3-dimensional.
Oh, he probably is. He's a jumper. And he nailed his first jump.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got to be like 6'4"-ish, 6'5". He's a tall dude. Okay, 7's still in the game, I think. And they're laughing about it.
Oh,
which-
no. I marked that as a hand flip.
Oh.
That was a jump.
All right, so he's made the ball, left himself an interesting thing here. Even if he has the bottom edge of the 5, you got to hit it pretty thin from this angle to not scratch, so. Oh, had more of it than I thought.
Okay, JD, time to capitalize.
I'm curious.
Time to run it out.
If he couldn't make that ball there, I wonder if he was trying to 2-rail it out of there and accidentally got a double kiss.
I feel like that makes sense of what I just saw. I mean, obviously he didn't want to do this. That was not the plan.
He hits it and he's like, perfect.
Now he'll make them all.
And I won't have to do anything. All right. Well, let's tricky shot here. I think you got to draw off this 6, hit that upper rail to the left of the side pocket, and then bounce back down in between the 10-7 for shape on the 7.
That seems like a pretty good plan.
Yeah. Just don't want to scratch. You don't want to hit the 9 first.
Oh.
Ooh.
Couldn't see as much of it as he thought.
All right.
All right.
Okay, a little straight in, a little stuck to the rail. If he's got a little bit of an angle, oh, he's jacking up.
Yeah, you're going to have to.
He's going to spear it. Oof.
Oof. Well, he's sitting 3 games up. He can take a wild shot.
Right, take a flyer like that. Why not?
I would have tried it. No guts, no glory.
Yeah, plus when you pull it off, it looks really awesome.
Totally.
It makes a loud noise. Pretty fun. Okay, so he's calling the bank.
Boom.
Nice. Okay, that'll work. That'll work really nice. You can just hit this with a little bit of top. Get good shape on that 9. Oh, a little hard. But this is a good one. All I gotta do is worry about making the ball, and you'll have a look at the 10.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Don't use too much English or you might scratch.
Ooh.
Or you might miss. I don't know why I always do this. I'll like sit cross-legged in the chair, and then my foot falls asleep.
Oh, you got pins and needles.
A
Like you
little bit.
Stomp it on the floor.
I
and
know,
it,
I kind of want to,
and
but
it feels like it's sparkling. It's sparkling foot. An obscure
Sparkle
region
foot.
of France.
I would not want to drink
Sparkling foot.
sparkling foot. But, you know, there's a market for everything these days, so might be onto something.
Does he take on the bank?
Yeah, he's been nailing those cross banks. He should go with what he knows. And
These banks are tricky. You've got to give it some outside spin, and you can't hit it too fast because that'll make it shorten up, and you need it to widen up. So we'll see. It's a thin cut. Yeah, it shortened. Seeing that? It reversed even. That's what happens. You give it too much spin.
yeah,
I mean speed.
yeah, too much speed. Oh.
I think.
Oh, that was a hand flip.
Oh, nice. We got another hand flip. Be curious to see how he handles his cue ball here. Yeah, just roll it. Oh, and he missed it.
Bummer. Yeah. Cue ball speed was perfect, though.
What? What? Oh.
That cue ball
JD
speed
gets it.
was not perfect.
Ooh, what are they doing? Oh, they might be self-feeding. Yeah. Oh, looks like they've got a loot.
A
Yep.
lute.
A loon.
A coot?
A coot. Sorry.
What?
Got my musical
I
instruments
was
and
gonna
birds
say,
all confused.
a lute. Are they medieval
Medieval
in a tavern? I mean, what?
traveling minstrels. All right, he's breaking from the dead center. Maybe a hair to his left. But he's been getting some really great symmetrical breaks because of it. Let's see how well it works out. All right,
Oh.
cue ball went off to the side, but he did make the 8. Yeah.
Well, and he didn't scratch,
Yeah.
so.
All
And he's got a
right.
shot on that one. Let's
Sure
go.
does.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see what he does here to get shape for the 2, especially given where the 3 and the 4 are. Got the red 3, the purple 4, the blue 2.
Ooh, yeah, that 3-4 looks lame.
Right. So what he can do here, it looks like he can play shape by rolling forward for the 2 in the top side pocket. However, got a tricky angle to get to where your cue ball is then going to go to the left side of the table after hitting the 2. So to get that angle, you've got to be concerned with rolling too far and accidentally hooking yourself behind the 7. Because you don't want the other angle where you make the 2 and the cue ball goes into the 9. Or goes towards it. However, yeah, here we go. Oh, he did very nice.
Oh,
look at that.
Great job.
That's the angle you want.
Yeah.
Now he can kind of stun this. He can kind of stun this for short side shape on the 3 in the upper left. Looks like he'd have to hit it pretty firm. All right, big bridge distance. Yeah.
Oh,
He
look
was
at
pretty.
this.
Yeah, that worked out really well for him.
That sure did.
But yeah, he was a little flat on it, so he did have to hit it with some force. But it worked. He got the right angle on it, so this is excellent.
Yeah. Really nice
It's
shot.
gonna be a little tricky to hold it for the 4 with this shot. So, fortunately, those 3 balls on the right side of the table are all in the center. He can go 3 rails around them to get back for a good look at the 4 here.
Yeah. I see that.
But he could also just do like a little, a kind of a pinch draw.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah, with some outside spin, he can maintain. I think it's a nervy shot, you know.
Yeah, he's not too close to that rail to see the bottom of the cue ball. So
Right. It's just
I would probably do bottom right.
You really got to play some slow speed. Use some outside spin to kind of throw it a bit. That'll help you. But yeah, also, you know, doing the three rail route. It's there. Okay, yeah, he's going at the bottom of the ball. Okay, he did it.
He has done the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, he even drew it back into the rail to help him out, which worked.
Yeah. Okay, now you need to switch gears and go forward and use that rail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a great shot. Some people feel more comfortable, hitting the bottom of the ball and doubling that lower left corner, coming out to center table. But what you don't want to do is do something in between the two of them like this. So he's giving himself a tricky shot here on that orange 5.
Let's still cut this.
Yeah. And even like playing
he's going for the bank, he says.
All right.
I don't hate the bank.
No, I'm not. There's no hate in my heart for this bank. Ooh, looking at... Yeah. Well, that would have worked out.
Yeah.
Had a cut on the 6 and the side. That has some 3-rail position for the 7. Let's see what TJ does to deal with it. He does the good thing. Make it in the side, just roll forward. Huzzah.
I'm a sucker for a word with a Z in it.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh. He's glad that didn't fall because then it would be spotted up, kind of partially blocking the 9.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. If it had fallen, could it be any more in the pocket?
Oh, no, don't want to do that. That gets spotted up and he's got ball in hand.
I was just going to say, is that just a spot and a ball in hand?
Right. It almost seemed like, that thing that rarely ever happens could have happened where they both try and fall into the pocket at the same time and they both end up just sticking there, hovering over.
Right.
Yeah. I haven't seen one of those happen in a while. All right. JD bringing it closer to tied up.
Okay.
Man, that sure would be special if we got a hill match. We got to make the room all red. Ooh.
Maybe.
I know.
We'll see.
I think we've had... how many of those have we had?
It's happened a few times.
Oh, yeah. We've had a number of hill matches. Well, most of our matches, there's not too big of a
gap.
A ratings difference at all.
Right. Watch this, mama. Ripping that coot apart. So, is that what people are referencing when they say, like, you crazy old coot?
The bird?
Yeah.
I believe. I don't know what kind of qualities a coot has that
makes them crazy.
That old women can share with them. I
don't think
like our coots, like
I think that means like a crazy old man that like lives
coot?
that lives in the woods. It's like a hermit or something.
What about a cave? Can they live in a cave?
Yeah, totally. Like a crazy old coot would definitely live in a cave.
Yeah, anybody with any what's the study of background of words, epistemology? Okay.
I'd be...
See if he does a push or he attempts a kick. Because if you push, where do you push to where you're not going to end up with a safe? Oh, he can hit it. Okay. All right. He's got a 1-3 combo.
Mm-hmm.
Just maintain your cue ball so you don't end up hiding behind that 2 or 4. I think if he just puts, hits it a little bit of the higher ball and hits that rail, either he'll hit it and push the 2 out away from the rail. Yep. But you got to mind that 1 ball. Where's it going?
Yep, a little hard. I would have, replaced it.
Yeah, ideally. So, still a number of places on the table to hide behind. So, if he's not real sure with this cut into that lower right-hand corner.
That'd be one of those moments where Glenn is in my head telling me, "What are you doing? Why'd you?
Oh.
What? He was trying
Oh.
to do some Joel Peck shit, banking to the side pocket."
From the handrail, right? Oh, I can't believe how many times he did that. in
Yeah,
the match.
he is so good at that. Just so friggin' good. That was awesome to see him and his lovely lady out the coast too.
Oh yeah, they're wonderful. All right, I think, did he call it in the side? He did.
Oh, that was a nice try.
Yeah, it was real good way to play that.
Yeah. And he got a safety out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, better to go 2 rails at that shot than 1. Looks like he's hitting it like he can see the edge. Either that or he's going to spin into it. Yep. Oh,
And he got and he got it.
Very nice.
Very, very nice.
I like a good kick safe. He's like, well, let's just rearrange the furniture.
Yep. Where's that 2 at? Okay. Yeah, you're going to want to push forward here.
I think he's thinking he wants to go 3-dimensional. Is he jacking up for a jump shot?
What? Let's look at this from an...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's definitely studying that from his haunches. Might have an edge of it there.
Yeah, from that angle, it looks like you can see it a whole lot more, but, no, he says, yeah, he's going for it.
He's going 3-dimensional at a distance. All right. He wants this cue ball to hit that 1 so the cue ball stays on the table.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's not going at the uranium glass. Who cares?
Right.
Oh, and he got contact.
Yep. Gosh, TJ's so tall, it's almost like his head is about to hit the camera.
Yeah, I think he's the tallest person we've ever had over.
Well, what about Isaac Norman?
Oh, Isaac's pretty tall, too.
Yeah. Yeah, not sure if this bank on the 1 is there. I think it is. But shape on the 2 from the bank shot is going to be a little challenging.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Challenging enough, he said,
No thanks.
we'll just play a little game of hide and seek.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Look at that. They kind of did a little dance and met up for a smooch.
Oh.
Okay, so we do like a little thin kissy draw thing, like you're shooting a cue ball towards the 8.
Mm-hmm.
He might be able to get it to hit that right hand short rail and hide behind the 5-6.
I think he's going for the bank.
What?
No, he's going for the safety.
Yeah, Need a little bit of outside spin to kind of pull it over there, but the idea was there, and he came real close to doing a perfect situation.
How much muscle did he put on it? Not enough.
Yeah, it was kind of hard to tell exactly what he was trying to do there.
I think he was just going for the bank. I think he just hit it.
What, he was going to bank it down past the 8? Like, in that pocket?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, on the pro side.
Just slightly overcut that a little bit. Oh.
Oh. Perfect.
TJ, you're getting us to make weird noises.
Like you wouldn't be making weird noises anyway,
I know,
Jesse.
I could even.
You're self-proclaimed. I make weird noises sometimes.
Yeah, it definitely fired at that one.
And it backfired on him.
Yeah, it did.
Don't put your eye up to that. What are those? Up to that muffler.
Oh. Oh. That sounds so unpleasant.
You know, like in Little Rascals or something.
Oh, okay. I missed that. I was just like, oh, geez. Who does that?
Let me get shot in the face with a bunch of exhaust.
Yep. I think if he plays this pocket speed, he can hold the ball enough for shape on that 5 in the upper right.
Who coined that term, pocket speed?
Pool player somewhere. But yeah, pocket speed is like just enough speed to get there. And it just rolls into the pocket. It doesn't hit the back of the pocket or anything. It's just like, oh, okay. That'll work too.
Or will it?
Oh, Dylan Deichman, he says,
Yeah,
he's
it's
had 2
definitely.
wild matches.
You had 2, that's right. Because I definitely was thinking of your 1, but which one? That's, I guess, is the question now. Which one was I thinking? I was like, Dylan has definitely had 1. Well.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Just slightly undercut that one. Ooh, we could have seen another hand flip. So, the fact that they're both, like, measuring shots with their cue on especially shots like that. Oh, very close. I wonder if that's indicative of the fact they're both kind of feeling some pressure, you know?
Yeah, I wonder. Or maybe that's just how they do it every time. We don't know.
Okay. Let's see how he gets here. There's a couple different ways to get shape on this 9. All right.
Love it.
That works just fine.
And don't go get wild with your cue ball here.
Yeah, you don't really have to do a whole lot. It's hard not to get decent shape on this 10 ball, but it's always a good rule whenever you're faced with a situation like that. Still try to be as precise with where you want the cue ball to be. Even shooting a money ball like this. Pick a spot you want it to be, and then that'll help you from accidentally
You just don't
doing
want
something ridiculous.
to be straight on the money ball this far away.
Nice.
Blam.
Hit that one real well, and it's tied up, ladies and germs.
Where to go? We've got action. Yeah, you can definitely tell that JD's feeling it. He just had to shrug his shoulders, take a deep breath. Like, okay, now we just got to race to 4.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Big Bear, California. It's a lot windier there than I would have thought. And every time it is, I look at those eagles in the wind, and I'm just like, oh, you poor things. The wind sucks.
Yeah, but they live outside. They know.
I know. I just imagine myself up in that nest.
You don't have feathers, though.
I also don't climb trees or have wings. Yeah, there's no reason I would be up in that nest.
Or eat coots.
I know. Maybe coot is really good.
Maybe.
All right. Honestly, I don't mind breaks where the cue ball comes back to the short rail and then bounces off back into the table. It gets it out of the way of the other balls so it doesn't get kicked in. And it can still end up in the middle of the table. Okay, got a tricky cut on this 2 into the side. Don't want to scratch, don't want to hit the 8, but maybe the 8 keeps you from scratching. So we'll see what's going to happen here.
Ooh.
Yep.
Well, this is exciting stuff. After 14 games, we're just tied up.
On this shot, you just got to make the 2. Play at pocket speed. You'll get shape on that 3 in the upper left.
Yeah, 3-ball combo.
Okay. Ooh. Yeah, it's better that falls in. However, TJ is going to give him the option to take it back. He's going to say, you know what?
Turns out.
Option.
You do it.
Yeah.
You do the hard thing.
Yeah, so just in case.
And that 5.
You're not aware of that rule in 10 ball. If you accidentally make a ball, the other player has the option to make you shoot again. And in this case.
That's the right call.
Yeah. Because you don't have a look at the 3.
No. And that 5 is taking away your kicking route to call the 7 without putting a bunch of English on it.
Yeah, this is tricky. I mean, it almost looks like he can kick behind the 5 and hit the 3. But
you're gonna overroll it. The 5 is right in the kicking path.
Yeah, maybe if you kick it real hard, it'll shorten up enough. I'm not sure, but he says, nope, don't like it. I'm going to try this way instead.
Oh.
And he was very close. So I think what I like here, is make the 3, roll forward. The 4-7 combo is fine. You just don't want the 4 to get hidden behind the 10. But if you can also just straight up, well, don't think he exactly wants to be there, but now the 4-7 combo might be a little bit more appealing.
Yep.
Yeah. Had he gotten a better angle on the 4, he may have shot the 4 into the upper left. But
Yeah, I think you got him. Maybe not. Nope.
No. All right. A little flat on this and a little close to that top rail. I think there is a follow it and go, 2 rails out towards the center of the table. It's a little testy, though, being on the rail like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got to cut that 5 to the outside of the pocket to do that. And it might be just a little flat for that. So this is an intimidating shot to take on. I mean, if you're real comfortable with rail first shots, then I think that's the way to go here.
That's what I would do. I love rail first shots. It looks cool.
Oh, okay. You got a little bit more angle on it than I thought.
All right. That works. Yeah, you're going to want to go easy on this shot.
Yeah, so he's looking at where he's going to hit the rail. Yeah. So here we go. An 8 kind of center of the table makes your the line you go at really important. See.
Freaking lovely.
Nice. That's the shot I like right there. Just go one rail, give yourself a shot on that 8 and that thing. If you roll too far, you can take it in the side. Mm-hmm. But he rolled just right.
Yep.
Mr. Goldilocks up here.
That's my nickname. But I think that's more just for the hair.
Right.
I'm not really that picky.
When stealing the food from bears.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
No.
Yeah, I'm just gonna not F with bears.
I don't eat a whole lot of porridge. The bears are fine. They're safe.
Porridge, blah.
Right.
My grandpa used to call it mush. He'd be like, "You want some mush?" And I'm like, "No,
you could also
all of that is gross."
For all I'm concerned with, you could call it spackle. You use it to repair walls.
We got a wall that needs repaired here.
Oh,
from Paul Marquez rocking in his chair.
Wilding out in the chair doing commentary.
Putting holes in the walls.
Oh, it's just a minor rubbing. It's fun.
Oh, he overcut it.
Oh, neither one of these guys wants to take the lead. He can kick behind it and get some good separation, but the angle is super important because you don't want to sell out by kicking it in front of, say this lower left-hand corner pocket.
Mm-hmm.
That's why those really simple safes are so important to get down where he just hits this 9, almost a half ball hit, and the cue ball goes up to that second diamond on the top rail, and the 9 ball goes to the second diamond on the bottom rail. And they're directly across from each other. Those shots are kind of like the layups of safety play. Gotta know them. But that was a really good bank attempt with perfect shape on the 10, so how can you blame him for attempting it?
Right. Oh, no.
I like this bank.
Yeah.
I think it's almost like...
This is a bank you should know how to do.
This is a dead bank, pretty much.
Yep.
Oh. Oh,
And now it's time for JD's favorite bank.
yeah.
Just a little cross-cut bank.
Yeah, it was yeah,
Cross-cut bank.
yeah, he fired one of these
Hot
in earlier.
cross banks.
He fired one of these in earlier, didn't he?
One of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life was beginning band.
That's the smart shot right there. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a money ball. Don't take a low percentage bank. Well, that's not low percentage for everybody, but if it is for you, that's the smart shot. And he left him an angle that's tough to do a long rail bank. You know, he's got to shorten it up a lot. So he is going to say, well, why don't I just leave it in front of the side pocket for you?
Blam.
Yeah, had it not rolled that far, had it rolled like a diamond less or something, that'd be pretty good containing shot. But JD says, nope, I want to be in the lead.
Pick me.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
And JD takes the lead for the first time. Remember TJ was up 4-1?
I do.
He's like, stupid magic rack, let's go with the triangle.
Gotta switch it up.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta switch it up.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Nope.
He just forgot.
He's like, joke's on you.
And he's sober.
Right. I did.
What's your excuse?
Right. I did clean that wooden triangle today.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
It was a little sticky last night.
Was it?
I don't know.
Oh. Yeah, the diamond wooden triangles are, you know, a work of art as far as wooden triangles go. However, you got to clean them because greases from where the balls touch the triangle when you're racking the balls will build up. You'll get these little spots, and they can get a little sticky, and then you're trying to rack, and the ball sticks to it when you try and pull it away. So
Then I got sticky balls.
yeah, the newer diamond triangles, the plastic ones, they have a texture where that doesn't happen, but they lack that nice wooden artistry that the wooden ones have. Okay. Well, look at that nice break.
That was great.
Yeah. Held the cue ball real well. It's unfortunate nothing went in for him, but we'll see if JD takes on this bank or not. Is he feeling saucy now that he's in the lead? Or is he feeling smart? Because getting shape on the 2 from this one ball bank is going to be a little tricky. He's calling it. Let's see where his cue ball goes. What's he going to try and do to get shape on this 2? Okay.
Oh.
I was thinking he can run into the 3 at best, but he got past the 9. That would have been good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a little bit more speed and a little bit more making the one ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have noticed a little bit of variation in TJ's pre-shot routine as far as, you know, how many warm-up strokes and whatnot he's taken. So, TJ, if you're listening, I mean, not right now, but in the future, yeah, take notice of that pre-shot routine and be a little bit more consistent. But, yeah. All right.
Don't hate it.
No. He'll get back to the table with it. But he might come back to the table with nothing to shoot at.
Trying to see if there's a way you could use that 5 to get that 1 in that side, but I just don't think you can.
I think you bank it towards the right-hand short rail and try and play the cue ball behind these other balls.
Just like that.
Yep. All right. Well, they're playing no early 10s, so that's a kind of an off-angle weirdo combo anyway. There's no reason to try and play that to make it.
Oh, he almost got there.
Yeah. Oof.
Maybe he did.
Certainly seems as though he might have, but no, I think he's got an edge.
Yep. Oh, he's not going to get away with that one.
Nope. Okay, now he can slice this one ball in and get shaped for the two in the same pocket. So I think that's what he's definitely looking at now. He's probably just trying to evaluate what kind of angle he's got to create coming off of that short rail so that'll happen, because I think if he hits it straight top, he's running into the two, so he's got to put a little bit of outside spin on it, which honestly can be pretty natural to put a little bit of outside spin on a shot to help assist you with the angle cutting it anyway. Okay, he didn't like it, decided to play it safe. It's pretty good.
He would have got great shape on that too.
Yeah. I think he was looking at it going, I don't know how well I can get shape on the two, but
Well, this is a good safety here.
yeah. It's a little too much distance to do.
Again, that five's blocking the path.
Yeah, for a good kick. Is he
Yeah.
going? He's got the jumper out.
He's jumping.
What is that eagle doing? Is it sleeping in the daytime?
I think so.
Huh.
She's a tired mama.
Right. Okay, we're going
I can relate.
three-dimensional. Oh, okay. Distance didn't mean anything to him. I think we're going to zoom out just a little bit so we get more of the action of the players. Got to check out them Jordan 1s. Ooh.
Oh, what a shot.
I don't think he meant to do that.
I don't think he did either.
I don't think he was really thinking that the possibility of that going in was all that high.
Right. I agree. I think he was trying to leave it behind the two, and nope, he just made it.
Oh, came at that at just the right angle to hit the three and leave himself real nice.
Yep. Okay, TJ looking good.
Yeah, he's looking real good.
And here we are. We have come down to the 7. The problem child.
Oh, man, look at that nice
Whoa.
bank. That was...
Hey,
mean-
I saw a hand flip, but in a good way.
Well, he's like, I made this great bank. Why can't I get perfect shape? And he has called another bank. I think he's trying to play a two-way here. Look at this interesting
Is that the pocket
thing.
he called?
No.
Oh, I was like,
It's like, I'm going to play a two-rail kick timing shot.
what? I mean, I didn't ask who he's training with, but I know. No one.
I think if he plays this pocket speed with some top, he gets good shape. The cue ball hits just outside the pocket. You gotta
Don't scratch.
Just roll this ball.
Yep.
I mean, making it's making it. You know, make it above everything.
Yeah.
All right, he's got an opportunity to go up to 9-7 and take a 2-game lead. Just got to keep your head down on this shot.
Yep, head down.
I know it's a money ball. Nerves are there, but don't let them. Oh, nice. With confidence.
Yeah.
It's like 9, here I come. 9-7. TJ's got to be like, I was up 4-1 at once. What is going on?
Take a break.
He is. He's stepping outside.
Take a break.
All right.
Yep, we're going to have a player break, everybody. We will be...
we got 2 Eagles. One of them is sleeping, and the other one is ripping apart some food.
Nice. Great Eagle action.
Yep.
It's a great day for Eagles. Bad day for Coots. I'm going to take a little stretch myself here.
All right. I'm going to take a stretch, too. We'll be right back, everybody.
We got a one-wheel zoom it down earlier. Rally time.
Yep. You knew it. But great match. What would you like?
Very nice. Yeah, that one bank was killer. Yeah. Fucking missed the cue ball and everything, dude. I was like, oof. Wow. Highlight reel that fucking 7 ball. That was crazy.
Party deer.
Looks awful serious today.
Right. I really enjoy his mustache. It reminds me of some of the mustaches we saw when we watched the movie Tombstone.
Oh, man. Yeah, rip Val Kilmer.
What's our next Val Kilmer movie that we're going to watch?
Good question. We've done...
The Saint. That's a real cute one. I like that one.
Yeah. Maybe Batman Forever.
Yeah.
We've
I just really enjoy
Tombstone and Heat this week.
I enjoy watching movies about scientists with minor heart problems.
Oh. It's very specific.
No, what's I know, but what's
niche.
that? You know, in the movie that.
So you love Patch Adams?
Well, no. What's the actress in The Saint that plays a scientist? The female protagonist, if you will. The scientist that saves the world. I forgot that actress's name. Real cute movie, though. I love it.
You love a cute movie.
Yep. The Wedding Singer, one of the cutest ever. Okay. Good shot on the 1. See how he's going to get shape on the 2. Is he just going to kind of whack at it a bit and come off that rail? Yep. Put a little bit too much bottom and a little too much side on it. I think he was trying to probably go around the 6, but...
You're talking about Elizabeth Shue?
Yeah.
Don't tell Mom. Or no, wait, no. She's Adventures in Babysitting. God, I love Elizabeth Shue. She's great in everything.
Yeah.
Plus, she's just got the best smile.
It's true.
Believe it or not, when I was young, there was 3 celebrities I got told I would look like all the time. One was Britney Spears, which I'm not hating that at all. She's my spirit animal. And Sabrina the Teenage Witch, mostly Joan Hart. I look a lot like her, or I did when I was younger. And then the other one was Elizabeth Shue.
Oh. I would get, when I was in high school, I would get
Smiley blondes.
Seth Green a lot.
And you never saw Can't Hardly Wait?
No, I never
Seth
saw
Green
that.
at his, like, Seth Greeniest.
Right.
I'm going to make you watch that terrible teenage drama.
There was also a period of time, I think it was
With Jennifer Love Hewitt and her giant jugs.
when I was in junior high at that awkward age, I would get Pauly Shore sometimes too. I'm like, that one's not cool. Don't say that.
Seth Green and Pauly Shore.
Right.
Like, 2 known, like, kind of spazzes. Oh.
Seth Green was just great. And,
Scream.
well, no, I liked him as the son of the evil guy in, what's his face? Austin Powers.
You mean the evil guy? You mean Dr. Evil?
Right. It's like, maybe I want to open a petting zoo. Will it be an evil petting zoo? It's like, you always do that. All right. It's off to a real good start here. He's got to be feeling good about the fact that he was started out as the underdog, really, and kind of pulled it together. And I know TJ's kind of like, oh, I had such a good lead, man. What happened?
Well, I can't be focusing on that.
Right.
You got to focus on the shot at hand. Can't be tripping on what's behind you.
Right. All right, he's going to play a good save here. No, he's going to go for the bank.
Going for it.
Oh, man. I thought he had a really good safe opportunity there, but...
Well, he would have got shape on that 6.
But he's like, I got the lead. Why not be aggressive?
Yeah, agreed.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Pretty easy to get shape on the 6 here. Overhit it a bit. Is he going to go for the cut, or is he going to play safe? If he goes for the cut, hits it with a little bottom and gets past the side.
No.
JD's got the option. I don't see him giving it back, though. Even if you feel like hitting it with a bunch of top while being stuck to the rail isn't necessarily your jam. Got some opportunities to play a defensive shot as well, so you don't give this back. But yeah, testy shot.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, the good news is you got some angle on that rail. Mm-hmm. So you do have a little bit more opportunity to cue properly. Okay, he went for the glory, but I think he's going to end up with a possible shot that he isn't unhappy with.
Yeah, that didn't work out super terrible.
Yeah.
He's got to come behind it and kick at it.
Yeah. I mean, TJ's happy to be back at the table, but maybe not like so stoked about this shot.
Right.
It is cuttable into the side.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, so if you draw a line from
Well, he seemed to think so too.
Yeah, well,
But it's a good two-way. You know, that
if you
worked
draw
out okay.
if you draw a line from the middle diamond on the short rail to the side pocket, anything closer, you know, and if you do that, you can create a diamond in the middle of the table. If the ball is in that,
It goes on the side.
yeah. If it's outside of that,
We're making diamonds on a diamond table. Oh. Inception.
Yep,
Did you ever see that movie?
I did once.
Okay. Do you remember anything?
I just remember the spinning top. And I remember reading about the set they had to create to make it happen. It was a big rotating hallway set.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool. I was like, almost enjoyed that more than the movie itself. But
Movie magic.
it'd be fun to make sets.
Yeah, but then you got to live in L.A. Boo.
Right. Oh, look at this interesting thing.
Oh.
So that's going to get spotted up. And fortunately, it's not really going to mess with the
Is it,
ability.
though?
No, it goes on that white dot right next to the 9. Well, got a lengthy one here, but I think long shots. Okay, another one.
Oh.
And JD's not giving that one back.
No.
He says, why, thank you,
Actually.
sir. Yep. All right. On the hill.
Ooh, JD on the hill.
Yeah. Definitely a pretty good momentum shift in this match.
Yeah. There has been. And now it is JD who is up 3 games. Don't get defeated, TJ.
Yep. You're still in this match.
Totally.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, he's won 3 games in a row before,
Yes, he has.
so it's not impossible to do in this match.
I know. And I know he wants his picture up on that wall.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is TJ's second appearance. His first one, it was 4.5 hours. It was a grueling,
Who did he play? Was that Michael Cho?
yes.
Okay.
It was Battle of the Birthdays.
Oh, right. And the loser had to pick a new birthday.
Yep, that's right.
Okay, well, I'm surprised he went that route to get on the 2. But here we are. He's got a good opportunity for a nice save. All right, now I think he can make this shot, but he may not attempt to just because cue ball is going to do something somewhat unpredictable off that 5, depending on how he hits it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not going to help him get on the 3.
And there's no hitting that 2 without.
I think he can make the 2.
Oh, I think so too, but there's no way that the cue ball makes it out of there without hitting something else.
Right. Yeah, I think it'll come off of that. Now, if he puts some top on it, it could. The 5 could actually help it not hit the 9. See how he hits it and see what happens. But yeah, so I think he was trying to leave it there and perhaps did that intentionally. Well, yeah, so in situations like this where there's one person on the hill and the other person needs a few more games,
Let's see if I can see it from that. Does it go past that? Nope.
I guess not. But it also could have been, it may have gone past, but getting shape, you know, and especially being on the hill, why not just frustrate TJ a little bit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You're in no rush to win the match.
Right?
Take the scenic route. Play some safes until you just got a guaranteed run out, you know? Oh. Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, had he married him to that 8-ball.
Yep. Grab that
Oof.
jumper. I hear the chalk coming.
What's that thing?
What thing?
Is that his head chalk?
I don't know.
All right.
Looks like a pin.
Yeah, because he sticks his chalk to his head. His magnetic chalk holder is in his hat.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like it too.
But yeah, he was saying he walks by the table and it would constantly get knocked off. Nice jump.
Whoa. Wow. That was an excellent jump.
Mm-hmm.
That gets 2 markings. I got a tally in the jump zone and the jail breaks because he was in
Mm-hmm.
jail with that one. Okay, TJ, back at the table.
Yeah, I like that. Solve a problem and create one. I mean, he's got a good look at this 3, so he can do a lot of things with it.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Going for that bank.
yeah, it's kind of a free bank right now. Or call it and play a safe.
Ooh.
Yeah, being stuck to that 10. So he can hit this on that side. The 3 ball is going to stay there.
Yeah.
Try and get that cue ball back under there, under the 9-7 situation. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we'll see him go 3-dimensional here?
I don't know.
Yep.
Sure looks like it. This will be his 6th jump.
Oh, yeah?
Because I have
Ooh.
stats like that now that I'm keeping them
Right.
instead of just speculating. Yeah, I think he's had a few. I think I've had a
Well,
few.
TJ came over and looked at it and said, nope, you can have it. The give it back rule. And this looks like, yep, I was like, it looks like he's going to miss.
Mm-hmm. And just what TJ needs.
Mm-hmm.
A ball in hand.
Yeah, now if he gets out of this rack, he's going to feel a lot better.
Sure will.
And
Just take your time. Think about it, but don't overthink it.
right.
Because there is a certain thing to be said of just,
Ooh, I like that. Oh, get past it. Nice.
oh, good, and it didn't bump it too much. Ooh, a little close to the rail, but
Yeah, I really like that. Oh, and that worked out really well.
Yeah, it sure did. Easy peasy.
Yep, play at
Like-
pocket speed.
Yep, real easy.
Nope. barely.
No, you can still see it. You still go for this.
Yep.
Oh, awkward angle. I hate that angle.
Right.
Like where you have to stretch out over the corner of the table.
Nice.
Got it.
Sweet.
Nice out, bro.
Yeah, but what I always say is, in any match, the toughest games to win are the first one and the last one.
Oh, ain't that the truth?
Yeah. Because, JD's just like, I just need to win one game and this is all over with,
Yep.
Oh, we've switched to night vision. Eagle went to bed early.
You hear that, Highness? That's the sleeping eagle.
Those are the screaming eels.
It's the screeching eels.
Screeching, sorry.
We also watched Princess Bride recently.
Mm-hmm.
Like a very classic comfort movie for all of us children of the 80s.
It's like the grilled cheese and tomato soup of movies.
Oh my God, it totally is. Oh, I want grilled cheese and tomato soup right now.
Oh God, I wish I had a dispenser on the wall.
Of grilled cheeses or tomato soup?
Both. They'd be different channels that it came out of.
Yeah, I would imagine.
It's not like a chicken where the egg, pee, and poop comes out of the same hole. The cloaca. All right. TJ's on a pretty good roll now. Okay, this is a tricky shot. Is he going to swing it around and try and find the window? Oh, missed it. So I think hit that a little too full.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. That was a tricky shot because it's either like put a lot of inside to keep it up there at the top side of the table for a shot at the 4, or swing around and try and find a window between that line of balls. And see, JD is like, oh man, I made one little error and he ran out. Got out of that game, so he's like, I don't want to do that again. So he's got to pick which pocket to shoot it in. Upper left or lower left?
When it gets up in there.
Yep. A lot tougher for TJ to come back when you leave him stuff like this. He's going for the jump bank.
Jump bank, what?
Oh!
Holy hell!
How
he
cool would that would have
almost
been?
Made it.
Makes that was cool.
That is TJ's.
Well, he's just got to be at the least happy that he did not leave JD a makeable shot.
Yep, that works. Just send it out to the middle of the table.
Mm-hmm.
Too many choices. Oh, nice try.
It was a good try.
Oh, that
was a hand flip. That was like a whole hand performance.
Exactly. He made a shadow puppet on the wall with that one. Ruff, ruff.
Oh, did he find the window? No.
Oh.
TJ probably undid that hand motion now. It's like, oh, he's not going to run out. I have not just lost the game.
When my sister and I were kids, we shared a bedroom and had bunk beds. And we had one of those touch lamp, but it was like a spot lamp.
Mm.
And we used to make finger puppet or shadow puppets.
Oh, nice.
With the touch lamp. I think another thing that was just like everybody had one of those in the 90s.
A touch lamp?
Yeah, where you could touch it you had,
Oh, right. Yeah.
it had 3 different settings. And then you could just like ding, 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 and it would be going through all of them. But no, we weren't 80 at all.
My uncle was telling me about a kit you used to be able to get like in the 70s where you connect it to a house plant and you walk in the room and the house plant would turn on the light because the house plant could recognize your presence.
Whoa.
Yeah.
See,
And I was just like, why don't they have those now? That sounds really cool.
I knew my plants miss me when we're gone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're starting to find out plants talk to each other.
Mm-hmm. Totally. And scream. I'm not joking. Plants can scream.
Yeah. Well, yeah, certain plants, like if...
We got a little shop of horrors situation over here. It's a real movie reference day for this stream. I don't know what's going on.
All right. Oh, he took on the bank. And it went in. Very nice.
Okay.
Took on another bank. It did not go in.
Oh.
Hmm. It's really interesting to pay attention to the different lengths of time people take to shoot when they're down on the shot.
Mm-hmm.
You have people like TJ, Kyle Seltman, Mitch Ellerman that don't take any time at all.
Mm-hmm.
And, there's something to be said for that because it's like, well, you're not giving yourself the chance to overthink it or talk yourself out of the shot.
Totally.
But on the other hand, not taking enough time can reduce your accuracy or effectiveness also. So
one of the players that I met up in Seattle at Ox Billiards was Danny Don't Blink, because if you blink, you're going to miss what she does. She just walks up to the table and shoots. That's it.
Nope. Oh, really?
Yeah. It was really wild to watch.
Oh, yeah, Danny. I remember Danny.
And
from Kentucky?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I don't know if they're from Kentucky.
They just lived there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was exciting to watch because, yeah. When she made something, it was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But when she missed, it was spectacular.
Right. Well, I have in the past, done practice routines where you don't take any warm-up strokes. You just walk up to it and shoot it. And you don't want to, build bad habits, but it's...
Oh, nice shot.
It was nice. Oh, look at that. But the reason I would do that is just to check my approach to the table. Am I walking to the table in line?
Mm-hmm.
Because realistically, yeah, you should be able to walk up and just shoot it. That tells you your footwork is good, your alignment's good, you're walking into the shot line, all that. All right.
Oh,
now this is a tricky one. 2 ways to thin with some inside spin and real slow. The other thing you can do is draw it into this bottom long rail and have it bounce out. Or shoot it into the corner and go 3 rails, a draw. So let's see what JD does when he's on the hill faced with this shot. because you mess up, and all of a sudden it's 9 to 10. Okay, he's doing the 3-rail route. Yeah, that's a real thin cut into the side. I don't blame him.
I wouldn't.
It's almost like 90 degrees.
Yeah, I'm not taking that into the side.
Oh, he needed to bounce a lot. Oh.
Oh, he can still get this.
Yeah, it's not impossible. Even if
It's
you
just
hit the short rail, just, it can dribble in.
Right.
And it's not going to be going very fast anyway because it's such a thin cut, so you're not going to have it rattle out from speed. But not my favorite shot to take when I'm on the hill to win the game.
Right. And yeah, you got to put some muscle on this, but also you don't want to risk a scratch. So.
Yeah, because you can scratch that upper corner. Or you can hang it. Oh.
Oh.
Oof. Like I said.
Yeah, that's a oof.
Yeah, first game and the last game. Tough to win.
Wow. That is a heartbreaker.
TJ wins this game. We got a red room.
Red room.
Red room. I like how you can see JD's reflection in that mirror. He's not a vampire, folks.
Yep. Not a vampire. Damn it. I'm really on the hunt for one.
I mean, with a creature such as with the strength and abilities of a vampire, you would think that something more than just a wooden stake would be necessary. What if it's made out of, like, particle board? Does that count? Or does that have to be, like, actual section of tree?
I think it's got to be wood.
That's it?
Yeah. Is particle board not wood?
Well, I mean, it's
Isn't it just like
particles of wood.
ground up wood?
Well, I mean, maybe it's something having
Pressed
to
back
do with,
together?
like, trees themselves. Like, if you shred the wood and then reconstitute it, it's like, no, you destroyed the power of the tree to kill the vampire. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Okay. Let's see. Definitely going to stalk the table for a minute. This game matters a lot.
Well, here's another interesting fun fact. They have both had 3 dry breaks.
Oh, wow.
Fun fact.
Okay, gotta be. Just don't get yourself stuck behind the 6. That works out real nice. So there's a 2-rail path from the 3 to the 4 as long as you don't get behind the 8.
Mm-hmm.
However, if you get the cue ball kind of back where it is now to shoot the 3, then you got a 1-rail angle to hit the top rail and come between the 8-10 to get shape on the 4. I almost kind of like that better, but the risk in that is accidentally going too far and being behind the 6 like this. Don't want that, so.
Looks like going for
Yep.
using the rail.
I think he's doing the 1 rail.
Yep.
But he's a little flat on it. So
Yeah, because
do you go high inside 3 rails and not get behind the 8?
this might be like a bottom outside English situation.
Yeah, so you want a little bit more angle so you just bounce off that top long rail. But kind of tricky. He's going to have to do something here. Let's see what he does. He's going to have to muscle this ball around. Oof.
That's what I wanted to see, but
Yeah.
I wanted to see more.
Yeah, you got to. That one.
Yeah, I know.
Got to put a stroke on that one to get it to do what he was trying to do, which he's capable of doing.
Yeah, we've
just
seen him draw all over the table.
Yeah, it's just a little nervy, And right now nerves are high.
Yeah, we're coming down to the end.
Right. Every shot counts at this point.
Exactly. There's no more gimmies or
Yeah. And like we saw a couple
try a flyer.
game before last, one little error, and all of a sudden TJ ran out of rack.
Yep.
And so he's definitely feeling the pressure because he knows what TJ can do.
Oh, that was a nice try.
Yeah, really hit that full. Oof. But I think TJ's got a shot here.
Tricky.
He can make it and draw back and not scratch. He's going high inside. Oh,
And he gets away with it.
yeah, nice.
Woo, I would not have.
That was a
I
ballsy
would not
maneuver.
have used top on that one.
All
but
right, now for his next trick, he will get on the 6. Oh,
well, it's not terrible. Not a terrible leave.
he's got a layup safe. Just roll into the 5, keep the cue ball behind the 9 and the 8, and the 5 ball goes kind of towards the breaking spot a little bit. Oh, Nicole D in the chat. What's up, Nicole?
What up, Nicole? We got the women's tour coming up.
Ooh, that was nice. Look at that. Use the 10 as a blocker from distance. Not jumping this. He's got to use the rails correctly here, folks.
So, ladies, if you're listening, check out the tour stops this year. Nicole's about to kick off with the women's tour. Where's the first stop at?
I think the first stop is...
Yeah, I'll be there, girl. I'll be there. I'll be definitely at the Silver Star
it-
and the Salem and the Phil's event.
I think the first one might be at Babalu.
Oh!
No!
Okay, so that just gets spotted?
No, that goes down and he gets ball in hand.
Oh,
Yeah, Babalu in Roseburg, first stop.
cool. Yeah, I'm not going to make that first stop, but
Second stop is Silver Star, I believe.
yep, we were just looking at and adding the dates to the calendar earlier today. So Jesse doesn't schedule a bunch of matches. And I'm like, well, I've got to go play in a tournament for ladies only. But you better be there supporting me.
Oh, for sure.
Like I go and support you
I know you sit patiently forever.
and then bust out my air horn. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, well, we know that Ox is really looking forward to having y'all, Nicole. We were chatting Mike up a bunch. And he's real excited. Okay. This is one that you're like, it would be great to use just a straight draw, right? But that's a lot of distance to use a straight draw because ideally
if
it'd be
you-
great to take that 8-ball into the side pocket.
Yeah, no, you take the 8 in the side. Oh, right. Okay, I forgot there's a 7 ball.
What do you think he's shooting at?
Right, I know, I was looking at the 8. I was like, oh, just draw it. Go 2 rails, have perfect shape on the 9, but you're not there yet.
No, I'm talking about it would be nice to just use straight draw on this one to bring yourself right back to the middle of the table.
Oh, look at this. Okay, now pretty much the same shot.
Yeah,
Draw this. You can,
that was a great shot.
yep. Yeah, he put some bottom with some outside on it and spin off the short rail, hit the top long rail. Oh, my goodness.
What are you doing? What are you doing flirting with disaster?
Oh, man, I don't want to be shooting this shot.
I
at
hate
this
this
stage.
shot. Right? You're on the rail.
Yeah, and your bridge length is uncomfortably long because where you have to put your hand.
Exactly.
And you got to hit the top of the ball. Yeah, nobody thinks this shot is hilarious.
Enhance.
Enhance now.
Like holding my breath over here.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, look at how perfect he got on that, too.
Oh, my God. You better get that freaking, get the lights ready. Folks, we have a hill match. Ah, there you yelling from in there. We'll get it going. Turn the room red. No pressure. Race to 1.
Lovely.
Woo!
And it's JD's break.
Philip. Oh, thanks, Nicole. Yes, please, everyone, like our streams. If you're watching, hit the like. Unless you don't like it, then hit the thumbs down, and I'll kill myself later.
What a fucking shot.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Oh man. We've got hill action. I love it when this happens. I mean, I know that the players probably hate it, but nobody wants to be in this situation.
No, you want to win a match with a comfortable margin and then
Right.
Yeah, and then go home and have a BLT and
Like grilled
pet your
cheese
cat.
and tomato soup.
Right? No, that's what you have after you're done with this. You're like, oh, I need to relax.
And watch The Princess Bride. Well, this is really, really exciting.
Mm-hmm. Great match. Red deer.
The deer loves it. He's stoked.
What do the Eagles think?
My heart is fucking racing.
Yeah, well, good.
Eagle is alert and ready to
She's like,
turn its back on us.
She's like, I woke up from a nap and it's night. What? No, I'm going to be up all night.
Okay.
Here we go.
JD's break.
Let's see. How's this break going to go?
He's had one scratch so far. It doesn't look like he's going to have a scratch there.
Doesn't look like he's going to have any moisture on this break.
Ooh.
It's dry. All right. Tried to play it safe. Not necessarily all that safe. However, the 8 and the 5 did get tied up. We're going to see some drama. Some sports drama. So he can take this one into the side, but what's going on with that cue ball? Is it hitting the 9?
Yes. Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Might be able to sneak by it, but if so, where's it going? Towards the 10?
Yeah. That's no good.
Yeah, better get real specific with what you want to have happen here. Yep, hit the 9, but look how it's turned out.
Got a shot.
So you can shoot this 2, come off the 2 towards the 5-8. You don't want to hit the rail and then go into the 5 and hook yourself. You want to hit them directly.
Mm-hmm.
But if he's feeling real saucy, could break those up and still have a good shot at the 3. We'll see what he decides to do. Otherwise, why not just play a real good safe right here?
Maybe he's debating with himself. I mean, it's hill. You want to try to...
Whoa, look at this.
You want to try to figure it out because or it's got to be like an airtight safe at this point, right? You don't want to walk away from that table.
Well, what you don't want to do is make all these balls and then be on the 5, and it's your job
I
to
was
break
gonna
those
say,
up. You know?
until you're on the 5.
Right. But fortunately, he's kind of made it so that's not going to happen with him. That's a tricky shot on this 3 here. Does he go for the bank? Yep. Heads down there into the pocket.
No. Well, still got that 5.
Yeah. I mean, that's exactly why not to... He's like, all right, well, TJ has to deal with it now. So we'll see what TJ does.
Zane, we see you, buddy. We'll put you up on the board. Zane Morrison, 481. Put him up there.
Okay.
Oh, he got the breakout on that 4. Or on that 8.
Wow.
That was incredible. TJ, that shot was... Oh, no!
Oh!
Oh, no! Why I gotta say shit like that? But that shot was money breaking up that 5-8.
Ooh, see, when you do something really cool, give yourself a moment to cool off
Seriously.
before you shoot the next shot, because you're still thinking
Anytime.
about that one and not the shot at hand.
Anytime I make like just a crazy kick-ass shot, it seems like I fuck up the next one.
Well, yeah, because you're thinking about it.
Because I'm
you're,
living in the moment.
well, you're so proud of that
like,
shot.
yeah.
You're still thinking about it when you're shooting the next
Exactly.
one, and you can't do
And
that.
then I'm like, brain fart.
Yeah. Let's see what he does here. Is he going to muscle it, or is he going to play it real gentle and try and leave it right around there for the 7 in the upper right?
Muscle.
Muscle all the way. Just got to go to the left and back to the right side and back to the left here. So he had this shot similar, remember, and he almost scratched and left him that tricky shot on the 9 that he missed.
Okay, well, let's see if he learned his lesson.
Yeah, so based on how he has hit these shots in the past, I definitely feel, oh, he got some help there. All right. So I think I hit this with a little bit of top and outside to double that corner, come towards the center of the table.
Definitely.
Maintain the right angle for the 9 to get on the 10 easily.
But this is also like a stroke shot, right?
You can just roll it with outside, like this. Just hit a little too far, though. Too hard. Oof. I mean, cut it in with some draw, you're on the 10. You don't have to hit it very hard. You just have to. It just has to start out with enough draw. But you can overcut this. Oh, he went top. What was happening?
Does that count as a hand flip?
I mean, kinda. Yeah, he's got to make this bank or lose the match.
Yeah. No
Just gonna
pressure.
Walk around this table, stalk this shot, try and will it into the pocket.
Maybe if I glare at it a lot. Urgh. I mean, that's what I would be doing. It's like, I gotta be right there. Whew.
Yep, calling the bank. The whole match riding on this shot.
Here we go.
Yeah, full melt in the chat says play it safe. Yeah, I think I would too, but just don't mess up the safe. But yeah, put it in the middle of the short rail.
Yep.
Put that pressure on TJ.
Oh. This is like a shootout shot.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, he's
He's got sweaty hands.
very
Palms are
fortunate.
sweaty. Look on his shirt.
Mom
Mom's spaghetti.
Wow. All right. Pressure's on TJ now. Oh, and he gets it and doesn't scratch. And TJ Helwig is the winner.
Oh, what a freaking dramatic freaking ending. Holy shit.
Wow. What a great match.
Whoa. Whoa. We are shocked over here. What a great match.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah.
They're both feeling it. They're Oh, man, that was awesome.
It really was.
What a killer match for these two.
Yeah.
Love it.
Wow. All right. Well, I'm going to go grab some folks.
All right. Well, I'm going to go sit here. So I will be happy to talk to whichever one of them wants to come in here and tell us what they were thinking and feeling during the match. Wow, everybody. A hill match. What a nice thriller. Well, hi there, TJ. Congratulations on the win. I really liked how that was kind of like a spot shot, like a shootout shot.
Yeah,
You just kind of walked up and fired it in.
I've been working on those, honestly. I've since been seeing, that's how they spot things, and whew, I don't know if you can feel my heart, but it is pounding right now.
I'm sure.
Out of my chest.
Well, that's a good match when you kind of get your heart rate raised up like that and you get to feel those nerves. And then, next time you go play something and you're in a situation, the volume's turned down a little bit, because compared to that, it's not that. So
the highlight reel on a few shots there, man. I had to jump that one bank on the 7. And
right.
That kind of got me fired up, honestly. It was
Yeah, well, it looks like JD had one more dry break than you. You had
that's cool.
3 successful safeties, or he had 1. He did break himself out of jail twice to your 1. And looks like he had 1 more hand flip than you.
Yeah, I was wondering how many there were.
Yeah, 4-3 on the hand flips. And we have another category called wizard shit. We pull off some sort of fantastic shot. So
I was that jump bank I made. I heard you guys yelling in here. I was like, dude, if that goes in, you guys need some sort of flashing lights when those wizard shots go off.
Or at least on the screen.
Yeah,
we don't need
something.
to disturb you guys with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, how was it for you? You started out with a really comfortable 3-game lead. It was 4-1. And then you guys came back.
He got me nervous, man. People were messaging me. They're like my buddy Chris Ravens told me calm down, and it kind of threw me in there, and I was like, dude, I really do. I just got to calm down and get it going.
Mm-hmm.
Dominant beast, man.
Dominant beast, yeah.
Finally.
Yeah. Well, right, it was your match with Michael Cho.
Yeah,
you guys played the birthday
matches,
match, and that one was like almost 5 hours or something. You guys battled.
Yeah. That was intense. So JD plays really good. I've known JD since I've been playing pool. So
right.
So.
I mean, it definitely started out where it's like, you've been here, you've a little bit more comfortable at the venue and the whole situation. So we're like, well, we can definitely tell that he's a good shooter, just seems a little nervous, and overcame that and turned into a real hill thriller, which is just awesome. That
was really awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate you guys for doing this. This is
so
much fun.
Well, we love having you and love having everybody else that comes in here to play. And it's just awesome. People like to watch it too, so that's cool.
Yeah. Every time it's on, it doesn't matter who's playing. It's great. Yeah. So.
It's just terrific.
Get up in the chat.
Oh yeah, you got to get in there, man. We've got a community and everybody knows everybody now, and so that was cool. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys.
Absolutely. Yeah. Great shooting.
Dude, I can't believe that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Woo! All right, we'll get.
See if he wants.
If JD wants to come in here, sometimes people don't, which is understandable. But in the meantime, Full Melt in the chat is asking, how do I get to play a match on this? Well, Mr. or Mrs. Full Melt, or Miss, what you do is you just look us up on the Facebook, send us a message. The other thing you can do is go to pnwpoolthing.com. We have a form on there where you can reach out to us. It sends us an email.
Oh, come on, right here.
So there's that's 2 different ways you can do it.
Where am I going?
Yeah. So just message us. You can also find a match with who you want to play, then reach out to us, or we can figure out how to set one up for you. So anyway, with that being said, hi JD, how are you?
Hey.
Great match, my friend.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So we were talking about it. It seemed like TJ got out to an early lead, and we were kind of figuring, well, he's been here before, comfortable at the venue, or a little bit more so. So, but we saw you hit some balls, and I was like, I think he's going to warm up a little bit. This is going to become a match.
No, I did get like the adrenaline pumping quite a bit there at the beginning. That's why I don't know. I think it was after like the 6th rack or so. I was like, okay, I gotta take a step back for a second.
Yeah, and then you took the lead.
Yeah.
You're like, wow, what a momentum shift. I got comfortable and hit a lot of good shots, whatnot.
Yeah, about the only thing I couldn't do is I couldn't figure out the bank off the table. I was either just a little long on it, kind of getting that slide off that rail, and then on other ones I was short, hitting them too hard. So that was about the only thing I was really struggling with on the table. Other than that, the table plays awesome, man.
Oh, thank
really
you.
does.
Yeah, a lot of there have been a few people that have come and played and aren't used to either the banks or the way the cue ball will come off the rail, but that's because we keep the cloth real clean, so it doesn't bite.
Right.
The spin won't bite off the rail the same as like if you're playing somewhere that is public and has dirtier, greasier rails. It's just going to be a little bit different.
For sure.
But yeah,
Oh, man, and hanging that 10 ball.
Yeah, that one will probably haunt me for a little bit.
Oh,
It just, yeah, I just kind of hung there. I knew it was gonna be tight, right?
Right.
Like, cause it was a little bit of a back cut. I knew I had to go rail first, and I just didn't get enough oomph on it.
Right.
Just not enough. So, cause it hit off that one. It hit off the short rail side. And I saw it rocking back. I'm like, dude, if it hits, it has to go. And then it just sat down.
Oh, right. I know.
Man.
We're just like, oh.
I know.
But made for a great hill thriller.
Yeah, for sure.
So, killer match, man. Yeah, thanks for coming out to play.
Yeah, no, it was great.
Always welcome to come back
love to do
play
it
another
again for
match.
sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Be great.
Cool.
So, these are the stats you were talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think you had one more hand flip than TJ. You had some wizard shit shot. And it's one of those shots where you're just like, whoa, mind-blowing shot.
Backspin, you put that you had to use backspin, and then you went 2 rails to get position.
Off that 7 ball in the last rack? Yeah.
That was your wizard level.
And see, that was one of those shots where I was like, okay, I knew how the rails were biting with that side spin, right? So I was like, I knew, but when I saw it bite, I was like, oh, that's gonna overrun it. I can see it now, and it did, because I wanted to be just slightly behind it, so I can kind of cut it in there and then roll up towards the 9 and maybe even bump the 9. But yeah, no, that was probably the first one that I actually got my stroke right on, that I really wanted to get all the way through. So
it was a very cool shot.
Oh, man.
the hand flips it like that. Yeah, those dry breaks at the beginning killed me too. I was working on that beforehand, and I kept getting dry break, and then, but getting those couple wing balls to fall right down in the center pocket is what I was aiming for each time.
Yeah, you were breaking from dead center of the table.
Yeah, I'd found that. Yeah, I can get more of the action off those. I think it's on the 3rd row. Those outer balls, they were coming out. Even at home, they were coming out onto the side, and so I was trying to. That's what I was aiming for, because when they did come out, either both of them went in, or at least one of them went in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, typically if they both are coming up a little bit short, but you're getting that nice symmetrical break, what you can do is just move the cue ball, start moving it like an inch or 2 to one side, and it'll swing it, so one will go a little lower, but the other one will go a little higher.
Yeah.
So
cool.
Yeah, that's one method to deal with that when they're both coming up short. So
right, I'll lock that one away.
Yeah, yeah, that's generally why people in 10 ball break a little bit off center, because they're definitely swinging for one of those, you know. So, but yeah, in the center, depending on the table, sometimes both of them will go.
Yeah. That's what I was hoping for, and that struggling in the beginning, that one kind of got me.
Yeah.
Because I felt like I was striking the ball okay. I was just my aim was a little off, and I think that was just the nerves. You know what I mean?
For
so there was that little bit of shake coming through. So
Oh yeah.
Oh well, there's always more pool to play.
Hell yeah. Well, you did a great job.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what I'm
We
saying.
loved the match.
You did it once.
You're right.
Now the
Yeah.
next time is
The cherries
necessary.
popped, so now I can come back and do it again.
Yeah. So any of you watching that want to play JD, hit us up.
Yeah, I'll take somebody on up to like, what, probably 525.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
That'd be cool. But thanks a lot, guys. Yeah,
absolutely.
Love the hospitality. It's been great.
Yeah. If you know anybody else that's looking for a match, let them know.
Sure, absolutely, we'll
Cool.
do. All right.
All right. Well, everybody, it's been great. Thank you for tuning in, and we're going to sign off and go have a rest of the night. So.
And here's your reminder to please like and subscribe. Like us on
Shout out to
Facebook.
Andrew Vincent for the hat.
Oh, yeah. Well, we did.
Yeah, we called out that hat.
Yep.
Like and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube. Those are the places.
Right.
So, thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. And
Until tomorrow, where we have Travis Hernandez and Alan Chin squaring off at 3 p.m.
all right, till next time.
All right.